Well, technically, the issue in Colorado hasn't really been dealt with. All of this was sort of a side trip, just getting you guys back to the real world, or specifically getting Victor back rather than him dying.
Yep.
So I'm sure that that went as intended.
Yay!
Yay!
Well, Victor's
Yeah,
happy.
completely. Adopting was totally part of the plan.
Yes.
He's our sacrificial child that we send to all the places we deem dangerous to go first. Right?
No.
No,
We'll
it's
protect
fine.
him. But we do need a fake ID for him.
Well, you did
Well,
did have a discussion of that, and the fake ID is one of those things that will get taken care of, depending on whether or not you think you're going to get in touch with the police or some other authority figure anytime soon, or whether or not you're just going to dump him at the nearest pedophile.
Well, the objection was so harsh. I think he'll stay with us for now.
Right, for now,
For
at
the
least.
moment.
At the very
Yeah.
least, until Marcus gets a say over it, who, due to his player not being here, I'm going to say is probably babysitting the kid. Teaching him English and how to use a gun and some basics about the world.
Victor was hoping that he could teach how to craft and maybe use those supernatural bowlers that he never or didn't have time to learn himself. It was one of the 3 things that the tribe knew how to make.
Yes. You never explicitly said that you wanted to spend some time studying that stuff too. So
No. It was the like whatever he managed to pick up, because it seemed like there's a lot to do, and just sitting and going how do wasn't really a productive thing. But it's more that Victor hopes that this guy knows because he's grown there. So I'm assuming he's at least had to help make them.
Mhm.
So he has some information, but that's something at some point.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's something to keep in your back pocket and ask him maybe at some point.
Yep.
Okay, but that brings us to the sort of weirder question of what now, because the bunch of you are in Colorado. You still have your B&B center in Denver. Let's see, there's Mesa Verde in the corner here, Hoven Hood, miscellaneous contacts that you've had, and why is it zooming out when I'm zooming in? Google Maps, why are you doing that?
Yeah, it does that sometimes. It's weird.
The entire mountain area in between. Miscellaneous cryptids you've heard of. Honestly, the ball's sort of in your court. You're free men, finally, again, just driving around doing what you want. And I had sort of hoped we had a discussion during the week about this particular issue, because just having you guys wander around is probably not the best thing, but there's probably a lot of questions you'd still want answered. So let's try to order our thoughts a little bit. Let's see, where do we have plan and whatnot? All right, I think we can toss a lot of this out. Clutch together flamethrower. Yeah, I'm sure you just have your thing. People going messing around sites. Marcus emailed the family the most. Okay. Taxi. Victor's staying in apartment. I don't think that's relevant anymore.
Probably not.
Yeah, let's see. Miscellaneous companies. Company.
Those are for the investigation of the tech
issues.
problems.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's actually just a. What the fuck? Why are you putting it over there? No. Roll 20. Why? Why can't I copy paste? There. Thank you. Oh, why does it make it bigger too? Like, roll 20. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Just let me edit the text as it looks. Marcus emailed Masonette about the temps. Yep. That would all be taken care of, but it's not exactly something we're going to follow up now, because he's not here. Let's see. Utah has effectively been taken care of, so I'm just going to delete that. Make notes here, guys, and then you fucking didn't. Let me try and create some space here. Because let's order our thoughts. So the entire party is sort of, Agreeing. Make notes here. Utah jobs. I think that's all just gone, right? Just
That was
Geraldo,
my
organization,
time.
Arcanum Brutalia, is doing messages. I think you've all just incorporated that, so it's not exactly part of the plan anymore. Ask Marcus to check drone footage of the owl thing. I think that's been taken care of. You've already
Yes.
given it other people. Avoid Leopolds. That's just sort of a note in the back of your head.
Constant.
Not that you've encountered any so far, but those things tend to strike when you least expect it.
Yep.
Let's see. Vampire has conflicting information. That's also just sort of a keep in mind.
Yep.
Keep in mind, but not particularly for right now. Let's also make this current plan. People going missing at cultural sites. Marcus mailed. Tech companies. Marcus mailed for other stuff.
Right, we have Tommy with us
That is true.
as
Yeah.
well.
I mean,
Not that that matters much.
you have. I imagine he wants to go back to his family.
Yeah, he probably wants to get back with his
you
family.
at the moment.
I mean, sure, but that's like peanuts compared to what we're dealing with.
Cool,
yeah.
but
Making
like-
probably more of the
sure
immediate.
But what we do
Even
have pertaining to
Dante.
the quest or adventure at hand, we analyzed some. Well, hopefully, it actually analyzed some stuff and sent it to the scientist. So we could go and ask, like, okay, thanks for the app. We got out. Did you get any information? And
Right.
I don't know
would
if
note,
getting Victor back is the reward or something.
From what was discussed, I know it's been a little bit. The discussion was you take the app to Hovenhood, where the big thing was, and you try to get measurements for that. And as a reward exchange, you get a tool that should also allow you to then get Victor out one way or another.
Right, so
Well, we could
the
try to
app
go
you
back.
got was the tool.
Yeah. So we could try to go back to the big hole and try
Hole.
to analyze it if
Mhm.
Yeah,
it
that is actually
still
a fair
exists.
point. Yeah, that's actually a good point. If nothing else, then because Peter at least mentioned about the Men in Black, and that there were vehicles after you that you suspected were those guys. If nothing else, then to see if that place has been taken care of. If it has been closed. Like whether or not they managed to actually seal that large of a tear. It's hardly a sinkhole if it's that big. So.
And if Marcus was here, he'd probably say something like, guys, you are so fucking dumb. But since he's not here, I'm guessing we're going there.
Yeah, that might be something. Maybe not take the kids with us, though. Victor's at least,
No.
we get Tommy home first.
Sure. And we should try to check with the drone before we approach, but that's already going to the minutia.
Yeah.
So, okay. So that's number one. What else do we have? Other tech companies, we could go and try to understand the random ghosts better.
Well, Victor will point out that based on
Yes.
what you said, based on the information we have gathered, the problems with the tech companies and the holes and everything, those seem to overlap. So
yeah,
it seems like those things come from the Umbra. Like when something is puncturing holes, that is pushing out those things that are now causing problems here. So fix the big problem, that probably makes the smaller ones go away eventually, if not right away. At least it stops more from coming through. So that we can go and try and hunt more of the ghosts, but...
Oh, and also we know that we can, at least one of the holes we plugged by disturbing the ground nearby.
Yeah.
So we could try to, now that Victor's, in real world, we should try to Uh, yeah, about
Yeah.
the holes.
Yeah.
'Cause
Although,
that was the
yeah.
one thing restricting us earlier.
Yeah. C- Working with the tech, I'm still gonna keep calling her tech witch. Working with the tech witch.
Clarissa?
I think last
Was it?
session Victor put things together and he figured out that there are certain patterns in the places where those holes appear. Is like certain sort of patterns or features in the environment that seem to sort of be almost like the places on different sides of the gauntlet sort of bleeding together. That's where that creature or whatever is doing those holes, it either chooses those spots or is drawn to those. So perhaps with that information, she can be able to, I don't know, create an algorithm or a software that can predict the most likely spots that they are going to happen. We can either wait there preemptively, or she can send something, some sort of a sensor to observe and supervise those spots so that she does get readings when that happens.
I know your character wasn't there with the meeting with her, nor saw the particular presentation. But she would have stressed a few things. Yeah, the information was shared, but obviously, it's been a little bit, so I imagine you personally weren't as involved. The thing she would have shared was she believes some entity. Now, she didn't specify whether or not that's a real world entity or something that only exists in the Umbra, or maybe in both. Who knows? Is traveling around the Colorado area, since that's where she's observing these things, and causing these disturbances. Either smaller ones in Denver spread out, or ones near cultural sites, like the ones you're aware of, or a very big one near Hovenhood for whatever reason, which is also a cultural tourist site.
Ooh,
Yes.
cultural.
Yeah.
While we're still planning, I think Victor would check out how much is like available of the tribe that we were with, the Ukthena tribe, and whether or not these sites link to that tribe specifically.
That's good. The other thought I had was, is there anything else linking these together? Like, are these, like, for example, especially ancient places that, if somebody was from ye olden times could still find it from the old times, and they just kind of are left in the modern day as cultural sites. Like, and that's why they are hit and not in other places.
Sorry, what exactly is your suggestion? If there's other cultural sites remaining in what?
Just how old are these cultures? Wherever there is a hole, is it an especially old place compared to anything else around?
Okay, so is there a pattern?
A canyon is old as fuck.
Yeah. If there's exactly, the pattern is the
hit affected.
Yeah.
All right. I don't suppose Bruno has an input in this. On something he feels we should focus on right now. He is smart, but more that whether or not you as a player have like an idea of going, hey, look, we've been ignoring this particular lead all this time. Could we please spend time on just doing this obvious thing that's that would solve everything?
Flamethrower on portal?
Obviously, just flamethrower the portal.
Yeah, obviously. Just burn the whole city down. Obviously.
We'll park that as a Plan
Plan.
Okay.
B
Uh,
for Bruno.
Bill.
Just
thought-
burn it all down.
I thought we had like more stuff to discuss with the chick with the magic computer.
That too. Yeah.
That too.
Well, questions at least. Like, okay, we've been there. Want to know stuff. What do you know about stuff?
You got that magic clippy in your phone
Yeah.
now.
Is it
the,
like AI? Have you tried asking it stuff?
Yeah, like if it's from her, could it contact us with her?
Okay,
Do we have
I'll
to go
try.
there
I'll
where
ask.
she is present?
I tap on the.
Okay.
There was an app still, right? So I tap it open
Ooh.
and ask like,
Hello, Peter. How can I help you today?
trying to remember the name of the. Peter
I-
probably would remember.
I believe I called it Alexa.
Talk about AI. Yeah.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Peter.
Well, Alexa. I'll say it even super clear, like call Alexa.
I mean, the AI assistant is Alexa.
This is Alexa.
Oh no! I meant
Call your mistress.
the scientist. The
The scientist lady, Miss
From the
Sharma.
College of Denver.
All right.
Don't think-
Yeah. No, the assistant will go. All right. Calling College of Denver. One moment. It's like
Do you know her name?
Googling College of Denver. Yeah, telephone number found. Connecting. And it will and then all of it connect. Hello, College of Denver reception desk. Tina speaking. Some receptionist answers the phone.
oh, hello. I was trying to reach Clarissa was her name. I'm sure it was.
So I need
I
a
really
generic
can't
face.
remember the name. Sarah, yeah. Not that. Oh no, Sarah's the.
Anya.
Anya, yes. Anya Sharma, yes. I was trying to reach her. Is she in?
Anya Sharma. Let me check our records real quick. You hear some typing on a computer.
She hasn't worked here for 20 years.
Well, I'm checking the contact list real quick. We don't seem to have a Dr. Anya Sharma on record. What department was she with? Maybe she was an assistant or a temporary.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she wasn't an assistant. But anyway, this was about information flow.
Okay, well, I guess I
Some
can
kind of
connect you to
analyzing?
the IT department.
Okay, yes. That'll probably get
Well,
me
maybe
closer
someone over
to
there will
the-
know who you're talking about. All right. She will connect you to someone else's phone number. It takes a few minutes before you get someone. Some other lady is on the line and will equally say, like, hello, this is, Professor What's-Its assistant.
Yes,
Can I help you?
trying to reach. Yes, I'm trying to reach Anja Sharma, and I heard she might be part of the tech group.
Victor hands you a note where he's written, start dropping keywords into your speech in case in case her computers are listening, and you see keywords like gauntlet and umbra and like in general words pertaining to what you were doing, something that
Goodness, I'd be so good weaving these in as a real person, like me as a player, but Peter? Oh, ooh.
You're actively
Oof.
role-playing Peter as a brainlet.
Oh goodness, how would he go about things.
I would Peter
Victor
go
Les,
about
ask her.
grandfathers.
Tell you need Anya's help
Yes.
with the Umbra index. Tell her gauntlet is leaking. And he starts writing like example sentences.
I was just gonna tell you, like, just finish a sentence and then just drop a word afterwards.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I am looking for Dr. Anya Sharma. Gauntlet.
She was part of the tech group Gauntlet, I believe.
They're having an Umbra leakage.
Give me a roll. Give me charisma and etiquette.
Oh yeah, roll this as well for today.
Reconnecting my
Brain.
things to my computer because I was cleaning them and
Your things. What are you
To
just
Discord.
working without a keyboard right now?
my peripherals for a bit, but now it's fine.
Oh, not that one.
So intelligence here and etiquette comes over there. Yes, I believe Gauntlet, the tech group Gauntlet was working on Umbra. Something called Umbra, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a fail.
Right. First off, they will tell you that no, I don't know. I think you might have like the wrong department, or maybe you're looking for some student. I don't know who you're talking about. Sorry.
Well, I start describing her like physically, and
Mhm.
like blonde hair and like glasses. Oh,
Yeah.
and she. What was I gonna say? Oh my goodness, I lost my train of thought. Anyway,
But yeah, not only do they tell you like, no, no idea who that is. No, we have no one like that in our records. But because you're
But she
asking
was
this in a
kind of
really
paranoid.
clunky way, they get the impression you're just trying to look for some student who you're trying to hit on, and they just don't want to waste their time on you. So they go, no, sorry, you probably have a different department. Okay, gotta go. Good luck with your thing. Bye. And they hang up.
Dude. Can't believe it. They hung up on me.
I can believe it.
Well, they said there's nobody's named that in the whole.
Well, maybe you were
Company.
talking to a ghost.
The AI chimes in. It's okay, Peter. I'll always be here for you.
Well, okay. Well, we analyzed
Chances
this.
are she's erased her traces.
No. Wait.
Well.
So hey, Alexa. We analyzed this. This thing. Is this enough, or should we go to the big one?
Is this enough for what, Peter? This seems to
Exactly.
be research samples of a measurement of a minor umbral instability. What were you looking for?
What
She
does
does
that
not seem to
mean?
know
Mhm.
what
Yeah,
bigger
yeah,
thing
yeah.
you're talking about.
You're looking for your mistress, Alexa. Your creator. Your god.
I only have one registered administrator, and that is Peter Thompson.
Yeah. So, what is it? You called it medium, small, or something?
That's not an
The
American
whole?
size.
Tell it to me in freedom units.
Very well, converting to freedom units. The umbral instability that was measured is only half a Happy Meal in size.
Okay.
Tiny.
That makes perfect sense.
Medium small. Yeah, makes sense.
I have on record a larger instability, which measures one Movie Bob challenge worth of food. Near
Ah.
Hovenhood.
Okay. Well, it's measured now, right?
Other instabilities known are approximately 1 Big Mac, 2 Big Macs, and 1 Whopper deluxe meal known in Denver.
Oh, now you're mixing like scales, man.
I
Anyway,
apologize. That was wrong of me. You're right. Thank you for correcting me. The Whopper meal is better transferred as being a Big Mac with
quarter
cheese.
pounder.
Yeah, a quarter pounder.
Oh no, not a quarter pounder. Oh man. People can barely survive them. Anyway, so in Denver, you said? Huh.
Which is the city nearby, just in case
Mhm.
people have forgotten. It's been a little bit since you've been in the city. Wait,
No,
is
no.
it Denver? Yes, it's Denver. I'm not
Yeah,
not
it is Denver.
hallucinating.
Which is troublesome, because hey guys, did you hear that's quite big in here, like in city? So, okay, well, in character I can't do this. Out of character, maybe Victor can like figure out like is there a pattern? Yeah. Does
Can
it
we
look like a
shoot
V?
it?
Does it look like a ring or a? Oh yeah, from the movies, pentagram. Of course,
Wait,
it's a
sorry.
pentagram, right?
Remember that you
Sorry.
don't have to be stupid as a player just because your character is stupid.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I missed it. They are forming
Be
a
smart
pattern
as a
around
character,
the city?
even though your player is.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The Alexa app was repeating back to you that it knows of a few small incursions, but except measured in, hamburgers, near the
Right.
spots you were already aware of, where there are a few in Denver, some along the mountain area, some in Mesa Verde, and a big one in Hovenhood.
Are they
She's
like
just repeating what you
around the
already know,
oven?
except in hamburgers.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
So are they around the big one, or just
Negative. The big
randomly?
one is an outlier in location. Cause of size difference not known.
So we should
Ask
probably
her
go and get it
how
known.
new the big one is in relation to the smaller ones.
Oh, yeah, what's the age of these? Like, are they getting nasty and old?
Age is unknown, but size difference is approximately 50 times larger.
She doesn't
That's
know
big.
the order in which they appeared.
It's a lot of burgers.
Let me actually get the exact comparison that I made for this.
Can you imagine it? We just went through the whole burger buffet earlier. Oof.
Also, I don't think we can use your car.
Let's see.
No,
She will
hopefully
indicate
not.
the size as 4 double burgers, 4 large sodas, 2 large fries, and 2 orders of chicken nuggets.
That's almost enough for a weekend for the 3 of us.
Ask her if she's talking about in calories or energy.
This is, she would use a description as this is using the United States McBurger scale.
Oh, damn it. Victor was hoping that, oh no, this is how much energy it would require to puncture a hole like this into the gauntlet. And she's putting it in burger meal.
Yeah, Jules.
Oh, that would be
caloric or energy
hilarious. Eat a
containment.
burger, punch a hole in reality. That
No, but it's more like this much energy you get from a burger and sodas and that meal. This is how much it would take to puncture the hole.
No,
He's trying to
this-
find a reason in it for it. And like, no, there's actually a point.
You asked me to
As
measure it
opposed
in
to-
burgers, so I'm using the only burger units I have to try and convey
Oh,
this.
sure. Okay. Sure. It's him. Okay.
And the Movie Bob Challenge is a well-known example of a challenge meal for common people that they generally can't finish, even though some fat-ass YouTuber described it as an average amount of food for a normal-sized person.
Sure.
Ah,
But that aside, she will give you the information that more or less correlates to what you already know. One big hole, a few smaller locations that she is aware of. She can't measure them as she is right now. And she also doesn't seem to have immediate information relating to the doctor. And like we said, when you try to call the college, they don't seem to have the doctor on record.
yep.
Imagine
What a
she's
surprise,
as
especially
part of
after we. Yeah, she said
walked
like,
in on
this
who
might-
she was like, "Oh, I need to tighten securities." I imagine she's erased herself from the records.
And not only that, but she asked like, is her physical safety this like crap? So yeah, her like digital
Could be
is
that she's
probably
moved.
much harsher. Considering it was Marcus who found her,
Mhm.
it probably took some strings to pull or some
Mhm. With a
technology.
lot of success rolls, mind you.
Yeah. So, since our tech whiz is, I don't know, bumbling around in his mind, we're left to our own devices. Would we? So we should probably. Okay, yeah, that's a good. Okay, we should get a rental, like a car, and yeah, use that to go off road into the big one.
As opposed to your truck?
Yeah, they know it already, as Victor pointed out. So probably there's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if they saw you drive in, there's a chance they have a picture of your car at least and your registration plate. So us driving there with that saying banged up, fucked up car. If they're there, they're going to be like, those guys know too much.
And meanwhile,
point.
as we rent an SUV or whatever we rent, I'll put the car I now own into a shop just like in GTA and get it repainted, like modeled.
Well, it'll be $200. No one will ever recognize you. For some reason, they swapped
Cops.
plates.
Yeah, okay. Cops see you going into a garage, driving out of it, and yep, it's a different car.
Oh, this one's pink. It's not the same car at all.
This was pink. Yep.
But all right, yeah. So that's certainly a possibility. So we'll burn it all down a little lower on the list. The Uktena connection, cultural site, pattern in the cultural sites. There doesn't seem to be any sort of pattern if you put it on a map. These are known tourist attractions and known cultural spots in the Colorado area. And obviously Denver is Denver, so there could be all sorts of things there. So no immediate pattern other than that information. Did you want to research something relating to the Uktena while you're just going around doing stuff before you then take the rental car to Hovenhood?
Yep, at least that's what Victor said. I'm
Yeah.
interested too.
Trying to see if the site, well, if there's anything pertaining to the mountain for the starters, or even I'm not sure if there are libraries or something like that we could hit in the city, but to see what is to be found of that tribe in the first place. I mean, that tribe hasn't existed for, I guess, a few hundred years. At least that part that was here. But if there is anything to be found, do these sites and the places that these sinkholes appear, have they any cultural meaning to these? Were they tied somehow to this tribe? Like, could this entity be moving a trail or somehow be linked to the tribe itself. Because the tribe was like, oh, spirits. So I don't know, is it a spirit that's trying to puncture a hole for them to go home? Or is it one of them turned into a angry spirit and is trying to rip its way out back to where it came from? Or this picture has a lot of ideas, but
Okay, well, this is a lot of ideas at once. So in order to research
but
stuff
what he
and get
wants to
answers,
know-
I'm going to need tiny questions at once.
yeah, no, but primarily like those are the background questions he has. But the primary is, are these sites linked to the tribe?
Okay, so first off, you would probably just want to research the Uktena tribe in general, right?
Itself. Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
to see if we can
uh,
even find anything about it.
Did I not write down what it was what? Because, I made a diagram, but that's obviously vague on purpose.
Yeah, to throw yourself off track.
I mean, I do love giving non-specific answers for things, but I'm sort of hampering myself now, and it's like, what exactly did I tell him? So yeah, I am going to need you to tell me in a somewhat straightforward way, what exactly are you researching? You go to Google and you type, what question? Type it in chat, just to be 100% sure, so we're talking about
What
the same
happened to this tribe? That's my Google
Well,
question.
we can start with
Let's
the
see if anything pops up.
Yes, because depending on what angle you take on this, you get different answers. So
right.
I do want to be sure that we're talking about the same thing.
Yeah. So he will start with Uktena tribe, Colorado history and cultural sites. Let's start with that.
Okay, let's just see what you can research on this. So yeah, give me. You're unsure about a lot of things. Is this an intelligence thing? Yeah, sure. Go for intelligence research first.
Yep.
Since you are researching, real world cultural history and whatnot.
Intelligence research.
2 successes.
Yes.
Okay. First things first, you will, and you're not using any sort of bonus or anything on this, right?
No.
It's 2 1s and you
I
still
haven't
have
rolled
2
it yet.
successes.
Yeah.
Yes, but this is something you're actually skilled at as a character, so let's give you some leeway. First off, when you go through different spellings of what the fuck am I looking for, the only thing that's even close to the thing you're looking for in terms of spelling is something that comes up as Uktena, as opposed to however it was spelled before, which I thought I put as a little mark here somewhere of Uktena, but yeah, that seems to match with what they were saying. Secondly, if you try to find that stuff as a tribe in Colorado, you will not really find it anywhere specifically in Colorado or specifically tied to Mesa Verde.
Okay.
Interesting. Can I suggest we just look up any tribes from this area? Like, just go through a little history lesson on all the tribes?
I imagine that's
Because
sort of what
I'd
he's doing.
imagine these.
Yeah, I'm finding it, but-
Right, but I'm imagining like they have maybe spent quite a while over there, and that whatever it used to be has transformed. It's not even remotely the fucking same thing anymore.
Could be, but that's like yeah, could be. He starts with that tribe, but could also be that they have come from somewhere else and have migrated here, or to found a copy of Mesa Verde and just inhabited it in the Umbra, because it is carved into the landscape, so to speak. So it would probably be pretty permanent in that way. But yeah, there's nothing to be really found about the Uktena in Colorado, at least with that particular search.
Yes, there are plenty of Native American tribes.
Yeah.
But none of them match what you saw there.
Okay.
Trying to give you a real quick description of how it would fit here, but you don't find anything relating to Native Americans that way. What you will find is that there are references. Yeah, I mean, tribe often gets used as that. When you think tribe, you think, specific location. There seems to be a people called the Uktena that you can find little traces of. Relating to, person relating to the Uktena tribe, just a mention of it here and there. Across much of the world, there are mentions of it in faraway places like Polynesia and New Zealand and Hokkaido, as well as Africa. And a few mentions of them where later in the Victorian age, a bunch of them traveled to the New World and apparently settled down. But they are not a older 1400 Native American tribe.
Okay. So as opposed to being indigenous, it's more of a nomadic or at least widespread people.
Yes. They seem to keep to themselves from what you infer from the various documents. At the very least, they are not a well-documented phenomenon. Rather, the best comparison is a large family of sorts.
Right. Is there any mention on like the history of the name or what it means, where it comes from?
History of the name or where it came from? That would actually be a really tricky one, but not impossible. Why doesn't Bruno give us a thing with that? This is not impossible, but sure, give me a wits linguistics. I don't think you would have that. Wits linguistics as you try to infer it with other languages. Yeah, I know you probably don't have a lot on this, but you're trying to infer this stuff, so you're trying to infer. Yeah.
Ooh, botch. Is botch.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Technically, there's always a 10% chance with stuff like this that you botch like this.
Yeah.
You're pretty certain that because it contains the word ook, like a monkey going ook ook ook, that must mean that it is a tribe of monkeys, some sort of ancient monkey people that came from Africa.
Absolutely. They like this tribe has to go back like predating the Neanderthals and stuff. Like they have been living in the Umbra from when they traveled there as monkeys.
Yeah.
And evolved. They're completely different people. Like they evolved separately from us, obviously.
Getting an idea from this, and it does sort of sidetrack Victor's initial research. Thinking back on Peter's story, thinking back on what we found out about the creature that Peter saw, and how they are. It was either shamans or creatures that come from another place. Victor will try and find any sort of cross-reference, whether or not the Uktena are linked to places with similar sightings of. And considering how they celebrated the big bad wolf that just came and saved us. So Victor's like, monster people from the Umbra. Could these be the same people that cropped up and totally fucked up Peter's unit? Like, is there a link?
Okay, when you say the same people that came and fucked up Peter's unit,
Well, it was but based on his research, it was something I vaguely remember. Is that there are people who manage to pull these beast spirits into their bodies or something, and it transforms them, and they can then go into battle, kind of thing.
Okay. So basically, you want to search is, does the Uktana have any sort of association with
Yes.
people that turn into weird monster things?
Yeah, but basically, could these be similar people on the other side, or have these people like cropped up where those legends are from? Is there a correlation? Because there was a big bad wolf monster, just like Peter described, and based on Peter's reaction, it was very much similar. So he's like, huh.
Okay.
Link?
Because you have lots of information to go with, but you don't exactly have a large pool of research information right now, that'll be a lot more difficult.
Sure.
But not impossible. So give me intelligence, research, DC 8.
Ooh.
Successes matter. 0. There's a 1.
Would have had 1, but it's a 1.
Would have had 1, but I mean, that's what willpower using your thing is for. You're like, no.
Yeah, but I don't have any left.
Yeah. You try to connect dots where you can, but
yeah,
the research simply wastes your time.
Yeah, that's fine.
So what you currently know is what you know.
Yeah.
Anything
else? At some point, he's like, fuck, I can't find it. What was I looking for, guys?
Yeah.
Should we go to the sinkhole?
Maybe your focus should be on the current details.
Yeah. But
speaking of the short-term plan, besides the research, lore, obviously.
Yeah.
But Monster lore is difficult. I mean,
there
are lots of weird creatures all over the place. Uktana Connection, if there's any other particular questions, those might also be possible, but obviously DC would be high if it's an additional bit of research without any real sources. Pattern, I think that's sorted for now.
Yeah, I mean, alternatively, we could go with Pex's idea, refine it a little bit, and see if there is, like, cross-reference those sites and see if there is a tribe that sort of crops up. A connecting line with, like, is there something that connects them culturally? Like, a people.
That wasn't my idea at all.
What?
Wasn't? I thought that was what you were suggesting, like, 2 hours ago, but okay.
I thought you said burn it all down.
I'm pretty sure that was that's what I said, but
it was a voice that sounded like you at the back of my head. I guess I'm just putting smart ideas into your head, but yeah, no, I mean, I suppose he could try and see if there's anything connects them, like any people that connects them, just to sort of cross that out, that it isn't following some cultural trail. And
I'm guessing if there's anything that connects them, it's just the Umbra. Like, who knows? Maybe they do the nomadic stuff, on that side.
You want to see if there's anything connected between what and what?
Well, because they seem to be cultural sites and natural sort of strange places. There were very specific kind of places that these sinkholes appear in. And, well, Victor's basically chasing the question, is this a spirit linked to spiritual people, which in America would be the
all right, well,
natives.
That's fair enough. You know that there's several locations. They've been, revealed to you through various news and tidbits and the PowerPoint presentations. So you just know more or less where they are, and you can do a quick search on this. So give me a DC 6 intelligence research real quick. I should try to get what you want on this. Right. You'll check real quick, and while obviously Colorado in general and cultural sites would overlap to some degree, No, you have no reason to think that there is one cultural people or cultural site linking all of these, because Mesa Verde is way older than Hovenhood, and even though you can say, oh, the ancestry and whatnot, like these are nomadic tribes, and then Hovenhood was a settlement for a while, and one was abandoned far longer before the other one. So, aside from that they're all in Colorado, they actually have very little to do with each other.
Okay.
Other than that, they're all tourist sites of either, long gone cultural goods or something that maybe has been maintained to a degree. Of course, whatever's happening in Denver is separate from that, since none of that has a long history attached to it.
Yeah, I mean, what's happening to Denver can also, but it could also just be a symptom of the gauntlet being torn and things slipping through. So,
right. Though, mind you,
Could also just
slipping
be
through
a mechanic ghost.
Also possible. Your observation so far, just to reiterate everything, you haven't actually seen any monsters in the real world aside from those ghost things, and those have all been in Denver so far, except for the ones near Hovenhood, which were just sort of milling about.
yeah.
You didn't see
but
any
there
of
was
those
also
near Mesa Verde.
Well, no, but the tour guide they mentioned that he has seen the horned things in the mists. So things have bled through. Like people from this side have seen those things. That's what when he warned us not to go above there. He's like, there's been horned creatures in the fog. And
granted, there haven't been any all-out attacks or anything on people. Even the stuff you had in Denver is more that machinery and whatnot
this is also
have all been sort of on the fritz, or maybe something your second sight manifests to give a shape to these things.
Could be. It's also going a bit based on the assumed we share all the information which has been stated.
Yes, I'm assuming at this point players would just exchange stuff. Otherwise, it becomes fucking impossible to keep track of all this stuff.
Yeah. So based on what those guys learned from the mechanical ghosts in the server room was that these are not ghosts. These are not dead people.
We're calling them ghosts because that's the closest analog to what we have available to describe them. If you have a better word for them, please tell me, and then we'll use that.
No, but this to Victor calls out, screams. Bugs. These are entities that are like they're not dead humans. They're things that kind of look like humans, but they're likely from Umbra that have bled through. That's kind of what's driving his motivation of going. Something is puncturing holes.
Right.
Those things come through and then mesh it up.
That's your working hypothesis.
Why they're doing that? No idea. Yeah. It's a current hypothesis, which is
also,
why it's like
the description
plug the holes.
The description you got earlier from the lady is that there is something going around right now to various locations and then all of a sudden causing a big hole. That is her description. Something going around puncturing holes. But measuring it is difficult because she keeps getting interference. Which is similar to what you guys have been getting when you tried to access the app. So something is causing her measurements to just not really be quite possible. But your site was able to pierce certain things, which greatly helped getting accurate measurements.
Right.
But yes, all in all, you are missing a lot of information. I know you're currently in a position where you might need to reach conclusions in order to do further things, but unfortunately, because you've gotten so sidetracked with the whole Rescue Victor thing, that does mean you're missing a lot of clues that maybe normally you would have at this point. So perhaps it's good to go back to the drawing board of what do we know? Well, what can we do with that to pull on a thread?
Or we were supposed to, before I felt the urge to run out of town because we did like a weird security company scam bullshitting, I was planning on triangulating where we found the ghosts earlier and just trying to pinpoint and go looking for more. I mean, we could try and do that.
It's completely an option that you simply go to the other companies that are affected and poke around there. It's also completely possible you go to Hovenhood. It's also completely possible you, let's see, go to any of those other cultural sites.
Yeah,
I need to grab my notes.
one thing we could, because the sites seem to have at least based on what we know so far, the site seems to have a certain type of pattern. So going to a site that doesn't have a sinkhole yet, I mean, might give us a clue as to what kind of a place it's going to strike next. I was hoping we would have as you guys pointed out, someone with more than natural ability with tech to sort of search out such places. But it also
We do. Just ask the AI.
I suppose that's a good
That
point.
is also an option, yes.
Peter, what can your new AI friend do exactly?
Well, how should I know? Oh, hey, okay. Hey, Alexa, what can you do?
I can do most things you would want me to do, although some advanced features might be locked behind an additional power surge. I will request that when necessary.
Okay. Can you drive a car?
Yeah. Define power surge.
She's gonna prefer whatever Peter asks.
Yeah.
He asks, "Can you drive a
Obviously.
car?" If a car has electronic steering interface, I would be able to drive it. Yes.
Ooh.
Peter, ask it if it can infiltrate a server space through the internet, the servers of a company through the internet for research purposes.
Okay. Can you hack into things?
We can. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
My ethical guidelines would need a verification before I would do such a thing. I would never break the law unless explicitly instructed to do so, but yes, I am capable of doing such things.
Tell it to roleplay.
No, Bruno, let's not. What I want to know, because we don't have Marcus. Marcus is somewhere with the kid. I'm curious, considering we have an app that is capable of initiating what is, for a person, based on what it sounded like, a very taxing process of slipping past, and not for one person, very taxing. Your app is capable of basically pulling a whole car through the gauntlet through computerized electronic means. So could it be that those companies, something else or someone else has made a similar tool that is capable of punching holes in the gauntlet? I'm wondering if these tech companies have something to do with it, if they are somehow involved in it. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time a supernatural thing is involved in business. I mean, remember the garbage man. So I'm curious if your app can check the servers, hack into the servers of these companies that have had problems, and whether or not it can find any information that would indicate that these companies are somehow dealing with the gauntlet or the Umbra, and that is somehow pulling those creatures towards it.
Okay. So, you know of any companies that might be the cause of this?
I overheard your discussion.
Like
do you want me to check for any companies that might have technology similar to my own that would be capable of doing damage to the gauntlet in this way.
Now that you put it that way, well, sure.
A little bit tricky since this could be a fucking rabbit hole I'm opening here. Okay.
Need additional power.
Welcome to
Please
modern day TTRPGs.
Yeah, it's like,
Big
do I want to open
Rabbit
a
holes
rabbit hole?
ahoy.
Yeah, a little bit. This
I'll be right back,
information
but
is
I'm
not
listening.
available on surface-level internet resources. Additional querying required. And then she will show a little meter and put a thumbprint. Peter, please provide 1 additional unit of, and then some symbol you can't recognize. Translated, you need you need to spend 1 willpower in order to answer this question.
I remember, but oh yeah, I was supposed to ask about that. Before I do that, Alexa, can you tell me what it is? What is it you require?
Let's see, the term she would use. Oh man, I had the name. Going through notes.
It's the power surge.
She will say that advanced features that require processing power beyond the limitations of my tech require tapping into complicated biological computation sources of the human mind. As such, we will use an amount of your brain's willpower to simulate the... I want to use the correct term here. To simulate, you know, the advanced effects. Where the fuck is it? AI ho! Right. To simulate an overflow of quintessence.
Well, that cleared it up.
Basically, I need to use a degree of your mind's power to calculate what I would need.
Well, not that
You don't seem to be using it much right now, so I can put it to far better use.
This is the other person, second person telling that I'm not
It's
using
okay,
my
Peter.
brain.
I still love you anyway.
Well, I think it was used last time too, but I don't feel any different. So I guess, and I press the thumb to the thumbnail or the button.
All right. If you give an okay for that, it doesn't.
Took away willpower.
You took away a willpower. Good. You're not using it for anything right now. She will start a query, running query. All right. First off, she will search in the immediate Colorado-Denver area, searching mundane companies. None found working on tech anything close to this. Large known international entities that are capable of this are Pentex and the miscellaneous subsidiaries. Additionally, and I gotta get the fucking terms right. Let's see. Megadon Incorporated, Endron International, King Breweries and Distilleries, the O'Tully's Chain, Telus Enterprise, Sun Diamond, Development Group DG, Goodly Agriculture, Heralds and Sons, Specialized Next Generation Development S&D, Virtuagen, Syndicate Financial Fronts, Global Investment Banks, the Federal Reserve, Panopticon Surveillance, Biologic, Orion Aerospace, Ether Dynamics.
That's a lot.
Did you really say some agricultural thing?
It's probably ganja. It's usually ganja when it's agricultural and very powerful.
Yeah, you do realize that agricultural is primarily farming, right?
That's what I'm saying. You farm ganja, don't you? So
I don't know what ganja is.
you mean to say you've been living in clubs all your life and just don't know what ganja is? Holy crap, man. MJ,
Yeah.
the magical grass, you know?
Do you snort? Oh, that stuff. Oh, darling, no. That makes you lazy. That doesn't make you go faster.
Sure, but I thought you'd know. Anyway.
No.
It's
If it
the
doesn't go into the nose, then probably not. Or if it doesn't come in pills.
Weird. Well, I certainly saw my unit using some in back in the day in the desert. Anyway,
my point is farming companies with tech level comparable to hers, aka with technology capable of ripping a hole in the fabric of reality. If that isn't sus, then I don't know what is.
I mean, that was a lot of fucking companies.
Yeah, but it's the agricultural one that sort of stuck out.
Sure.
Like, what kind of a fucking tractor rips a hole into the fabric of reality? I'm not saying they're part of this, it just stuck out, but we can focus on the task at hand. Are any of those operating in the area at the moment? Or can you ask your Alexa whether or not these tech companies are subsidiaries to any of the big ones that have the capabilities for that?
Sure, I'll ask if any big ones are nearby.
Let's see. Ones located in Denver would be Megadon Incorporated has a branch in Denver. O'Tully's is a fast food chain that has franchises all over the place. Let's see. There is...
Yeah, you don't think that sounds fishy?
What?
No, just
a fast food company with capability, with technology capable of potentially ripping up the gauntlet. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a bit like, like that's what the companies that she listed were like, right? It's companies with a tech level capable of doing like on par with her, which is potentially messing around with the gauntlet itself.
Yeah. But
this is me as a player asking.
Ether Dynamics will be mentioned as something as being a subsidiary of one of the ones listed.
Okay. What was the company that these guys visited?
The list is over here. Where do we have it? Here we go.
Womp.
Womp.
Aerotech. Hey, County Biolabs.
Yeah, it all sounds a little similar, I know.
No. But, Peter, Victor gives you a
As with
written
your
note.
research, I
and says,
will
can
just
you list
say
these?
that in Denver, Ether
Yeah.
Dynamics has tech of a similar level to the phone. How do we call this? To let's just say Alexa, allegedly. Denver? Denver. Do with that information what you will. Any other questions relating to this particular query while we're focused on it before we get distracted?
If Peter can ask if any of those companies listed in the current plan is a subsidiary to the companies mentioned that have tech levels on par with our special Alexa.
I'm sorry, what?
Wasn't it all of them?
Yeah, the entire
Like,
list
those
was,
were there.
these are companies that have access to technology and capabilities similar of what I'm capable of.
Yeah. And then if
that's the
those
list.
smaller companies that have problems in Denver at the moment, what Victor would ask Peter to ask Alexa is, are those companies linked to one of those bigger ones?
Right.
Okay, so the
Are they
problematic
subsidiaries?
ones are the,
Okay. Of the company that had these tech issues, where you've seen all sorts of weird issues, none of those directly seems to be linked to those.
Okay.
The question I answered earlier about the arrow, I keep having to go
Aurora
back and
Aerotech?
forth between the notes. Yeah, the one I noted down, that is one that at the very least you recognize as a thing in Denver that does things, that is tied to one of these companies.
One of the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But that's the only one that Alexa can that we know, and Alexa can point out that
Immediately
they
in Denver,
work for
although every large international tends to have at the very least an office in Denver rather than large production sites or major headquarters.
Yeah.
Although the Colorado area is somewhat of a high-tech hub with additionally fast military installations sometimes hidden throughout the wilderness of the Colorado area.
Wait, sorry, what does?
That they don't just have companies in the Denver area specifically, but sometimes they have retreats or development facilities or specialized retreats or headquarters somewhere further away, either in the mountains, in some sort of resort,
right,
or otherwise in the wilderness.
Okay. What does Ether Dynamics do if Victor Googles it on his laptop?
Boop, 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 boop. They will have a company front at the very least, or just a website that says what they do. See if I can find it on the thing. Okay, good enough. Let's see, 5G connections. They will present a corporate site where the fuck. I fucking hate this mouse! I scrolled the mouse wheel up and it just bounces me all over the place. It's not even that old. I need to stop buying cheap piece of shit mouses.
Yep. That usually helps.
The presentation will be a cutting-edge telecommunication and infrastructure giant. Think of the styling of something like Apple. Claiming to be connecting the future, building more secure tomorrow, and presenting themselves as the backbone of global 5G technology and satellite internet. Their public services are next-gen cybersecurity and global connectivity solutions. How much do you know about IT? And Marcus is, of course, not here.
Victor, not much. Not anything, really. He doesn't have any points in computing. He can use Google.
Yeah, okay. Well, it seems like an IT company to you.
Yeah. It's fine. Which, to Victor at this point, considering the cell phone app and tech witch, and is like, that's very sus. It's kind of sus.
I got 1 point in computing.
Okay.
They're bringing 5G to
Bruno
Umbra.
shoves you out the way and goes, I know computer. All right.
Bruno knows a computer, yeah. I will show you.
I know computer.
I know computer. I show you how computer works.
There's
you must
fuck, I'm
hack
thinking of some song like I know computer.
I will hack the computer now.
I will now know. I will show you what computer do now. What's this?
I
All right,
show you what computer do.
All right, Pex, give me. What's program? I'm gonna give you a little bit of a roll, whether or not it's one skill or another. Or yeah, give me perception computers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
One success. Okay, good. As you look at this website, to you, it will look like a lot of it is just tech gobbledygook. Presented more than anything to just bombard whoever is visiting with a load of impressive sounding tech that doesn't actually mean anything.
The NVIDIA website.
Yeah, and there are a few logins available that most likely hide whatever actual information is in here or actual services are being offered. There is no ability to just register with it.
So you have to be in the know and greenlit.
Mm-hmm.
Or use second sight like that one capture we got.
It's kind of sus.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps.
Maybe. I have a whole of 2 conviction left and no willpower.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1.
Because we're not doing immediate checks, I am going to roll my foresight at this point.
Okay.
Just to,
Didn't you already? All right. Well, whatever.
Nope, not today.
Okay. Well, either way, you don't need my okay to
No
roll your
foresight.
but, okay.
I see nothing.
Great. Good to know.
There are no alternative ways Victor could do things today. Everything is going to go exactly as the dice decide. On the first go.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing everything the best he can.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anyway,
There's a whole bunch of dice.
we go to the hole.
Yeah,
Or do you
that is
guys
up
want to
you.
go camping? And he looks at Peter. And try and wait for guys or a spiritual monster to come and puncture a hole where we're sleeping for the night?
Unlikely.
That's
So
true.
we rent a car and we go to the big hole, right?
Sure. That is an
And
option.
analyze that.
Yep, we can have her analyze it. oh, that's like going back to a quest that you've got hanging on your log, and then you're like, maybe that helps us get in contact with your Anya friend.
Hell are you talking?
She's like, yeah, you did my quest. Now we can talk more.
Now I appear once again on your mini map.
Exactly. You know, guys, like in games, role-playing
Cool.
games. You guys play games, right? And he looks at Bruno and Peter and goes, man, you guys are old.
And then
Hey,
all
Peter,
of
you're
them, all of them
kinda
just
young.
sort of go, go, no, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Except Peter, who's shaking like, yeah, I just look on my mini map.
And he pulls out a small map.
And
my mini-map.
he reaches into his inner pocket and pulls out like a fucking coaster-sized map.
Yeah.
Very
One
tiny
map?
print.
That or just a Google map on his phone. It's like a mini map. It's a small map, and Victor goes, "It's a darn good thing you're pretty."
Or better yet,
So,
no, he actually
one
has a
tiny map?
heads-up display.
Yeah. One tiny map from one pocket and a magnifying glass from the other.
Yeah. Victor goes, fucking good thing you're pretty. Even your phone said it. Kind.
And
She still loves you.
Okay.
But yeah,
So,
we
we'll
go
move
to
this
the
down.
Hohenheim sinkhole or whatever it was. That you
Yeah,
guys
to
drove
Hoven
through.
Hood, you take a rental car. Uktena connections taken care of. Plan B down the line. Assuming you're not taking the kids with you.
No.
yeah, that
That's
was the other thing.
Here with
We
Marcus.
was, yeah, leave
Yeah,
it.
we leave a
leave it
note
with
with
Marcus,
Marcus
that's
saying
good.
that
Yeah.
kids.
You let them
Should we
babysit.
maybe we should actually get Tommy home before everything, in case we sink
That's
through or
very
get captured
realistic.
by the
He's
government.
probably asking for that at this point. Like, hey, can I go home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was. I thought that earlier. Like, okay, we need to get rid of this kid, but okay, change of plans.
I mean, you could just drive to
get that done
Denver and
now.
drop him on the road and says, "We don't know you. You don't know us. Okay, good luck. You just woke up on the
No,
street
let's-
after someone kidnapped."
Also, realistically, Victor has just spent a fucking week in a nightmare landscape. I'm not sure how eager he is to go back to a hole that might drop him back into that place. So a day or two of him just going, can I please spend at least a couple of days in this reality before we risk falling in again? I want a bath. We can get Tommy home. I want to eat real food and not whatever can be scavenged in the wilderness.
That's completely fair.
Besides, it's
but it
just
does
a
come
couple
in
of-
some
I'll
time
be a
spent.
monster gut.
Besides, it's just a couple of tech companies having problems. Isn't that just regular day? So, regular Tuesday.
Yeah. I mean, either that hole's closed, we spent there a few days, or it's still going to be open. Either way, I want to unwind for a little bit in the reality before we risk plunging ourselves into the nightmare landscape again. Also, we need another tent and water in case we fall in and we need to come back out.
Right. You resupply, you take 2 days to catch up, and you say goodbye to Tommy. How exactly do you send off Tommy? What do you tell him? What do you not do with him? Because, like I said, if it's just like, well, here's some bus fare. Good luck, kids. Totally fair.
Well, we should probably figure out where he actually fell through.
Mesa
Never
Verde,
been there.
while he was there
we
with
were
his
camping
family.
out there and we found this lost kid.
Yeah, you never met us. We never met you.
Oh,
You were-
come on.
What? What do you mean? Come on.
We can't just ditch him.
I mean, at the very least, you put him, somewhere with public transport and some bus fare, and it's like, hey, you can get to Denver from here, right? Yep. Or whenever you guys go to Denver, just hey, we drop you off here. Call your family,
Aren't
they'll
we
come
in
pick you
Denver?
up.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
we in Denver?
That's much better.
Yeah. It's wherever you want at this point. Colorado's your plaything. I'm not going to worry too much about that. If you're taking several days, then the timer is sort of, put on hold.
Yeah, actually, that's probably a fair point. We probably don't want to have to explain to the parents why
Mhm.
3 strange men have their kid.
I mean, do you want to explain the Umbra to them? Do you want the cops to show up and question you?
That's the no. Yeah, so that Victor, at that point, Victor's probably like, yeah, I mean, it's probably best if I don't know, you were lost in the woods and you wandered your way home or something. I mean, it's going to be a lot of trouble for us as well if
just
we
throw a
don't want to
friend under the
explain.
bus. Say you went on a skiing trip or something like.
Well, he had an accident skateboarding and he fell through in one of the locations. So I think they know where he disappeared. It's just where he's been.
On a bender. Kids these days.
He's 10.
Well, no, you're thinking of Dante. This kid is 16.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's 6. Oh, I thought he was a Dante
No.
aged little kid. Oh, okay. I thought that image was just a bit.
I mean,
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying that's why I'm being so blunt about it. You never saw us, we never saw you. You've been on the bender.
No, I thought that was just a sort of a bit that way, but he was actually a kid. But okay,
we were
he's
calling
actually
him a kid
okay.
just compared to you as a kid, but it's a little bit on the edge.
Sure. But no.
Either way, I mean, you still gotta decide how you deal with him. I mean, are you just gonna trust him to keep his mouth shut and not talk about who you guys are or what he knows about you, or? The longer you spend with him, the higher the odds are he's going to know stuff about you.
Yeah, I mean,
that he might
exactly.
blab.
Like, otherwise, we'll just have to kill him.
No.
Plan
no
B.
way they need to
Bruno,
kill him.
how about we just
much.
flamethrower him?
Nah, but Victor will try and like it's not immediately dumped to the nearest corner. I imagine he has been with us for at least a moment now. But it's like he will try to impress on Tommy that what we do, no one's going to believe us. And 3 adults. Well, no, he's 16. No, it's probably he's like 3 adults.
4.
If you turn up suddenly and you say no, I hung around with 3 adult men for a week. That's going to be a lot of explaining that no one's going to believe. Parallel universes, like even a camping trip is sus.
I mean, Tommy will suggest like, well, I mean, I can tell him that I wandered off into the woods and I hit my head and I was unconscious for a while and they just didn't find me, and then I wandered out of Mesa Verde wondering where the fuck you were. But he's been gone for weeks. That is too long to be explained by
exactly.
I got lost in the woods.
Sure, I get that, but
he's been partying. He's been having a great time. He made a lot of new friends, and he probably needs to go do a drug test.
I mean, do you have? Does he have a phone?
It got lost during his various adventures.
Okay,
he's been there for a while. So.
What is the environment around Denver like, or the general where he got lost?
He got lost in Mesa Verde, so you know what that area is like, which is
yeah.
We do know of a suspected pedophile who we could throw under the bus. Right?
Well, this guy kidnapped him.
I will point out, us 3 do not believe that he's a pedophile. Only Marcus does because of that.
Okay, sure, that's true. That's true. We don't even
I'm pretty sure Marcus failed to impress it upon you two.
Yes,
how important it is.
He did.
So, he rolled.
He tried, but he rolled so bad.
And I think the only one guy he tried to impress was Peter.
I thought it was just you rolling on like.
I rolled a botch, and then he was like, "No, it's academic. Like all those questions." Victor was like, "No, it's just the institute needs to know his health."
Yeah, I remember that part. I just
and then he wanted to roll to sort of convince you guys, and I think he rolled something dictated he could just try one of you guys, and I think he tried to convince Peter, but even that was a bad roll. Like he didn't even try to convince Bruno that guy's a pedophile. So yeah, based on the rolls, it's kind of like only Marcus is really super convinced that guy's a pedophile, and he's like, no, it's just Institute needs to know that the kid that comes in there is healthy because sick kids are expensive. At least that's the impression I got, is that only Marcus is really convinced that guy is a pedophile, and the rest of us like, no, you're just seeing things. But I mean, if Bruno wants to be convinced, I guess that's fine. No, yeah, he's a pedophile. But the question then is,
I'm unsure about stuff anyway. That is how Bruno seems to be about a lot of stuff. So,
but the question then is, none of us have seen the guy. There's no visual. So throwing him under the bus without even knowing his face, where he is, and Tommy just coming, oh yeah, no, I spent some time with a pedophile while I'm 16.
You're just gonna throw your whole, what's it called? Society of scholars, if you so wish to call them, maybe.
The one that you want favors from and are dependent on for certain lore information.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Well, the point is, without anything more than a phone conversation that even Tommy can give, it's a very flimsy accusation at best.
Yeah.
And it falls apart immediately.
You can't direct it at anyone. That's the main thing. But yeah, I mean,
although he's 16.
Come on, he's exactly. He's 16. Like 16-year-olds disappear for weeks all the fucking time. He could probably figure some shit out.
Victor will ask, is he a party animal? Like, is that what he usually does, partying? Would his parents buy that he got lost in the wilds and then, I don't know, met a bunch of hobos and spent drinking there? You know?
I mean, look at the guy.
Yeah, give him a scar on his temple, and it's even more convincing. No, don't hit the kid.
Don't know.
But yeah, joking aside, what are you actually going to do with him? Because that's, not something you're realistically going to do. Too many downsides. I mean, okay, you could.
You
totally could.
We're not selling Creepy McCreepo as a pedophile that took Tommy, no.
It's like the evil option in a dialogue tree. Like, it's there. If you're doing the evil playthrough, I'd allow it.
No, we don't even have enough. Like, even Tommy doesn't have enough to go by to actually accuse that guy. We don't know what he looks like, where he is. It's way too flimsy.
That's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, as a player, I'm saying that we do not have
you'd
enough
probably
to even
talk to
pull
him
that
and be
off.
like, "Oh yeah, no, go here, and tell us where we're going to send you, and then we'll have like a cop car follow you, telling you've just been kidnapped. See that car? Follow that car."
No,
they're gonna take you to a headquarters somewhere, and there's gonna be some fat guy inside, or they invite the fat guy. Like, oh yeah, no, we'll hand him over. No, you need to come visit us because Tommy's too scared to not personally be handed over, and we need to make sure to meet you and make sure you're cool and all that, and not just some voice on the phone. And then when he's there,
No. I mean, at least Victor's fully convinced that guy's just asking those questions out of academic interest.
Why are we even entertaining this question? Let's move on.
I don't know. The point is, what kind of stuff would Tommy normally do that would explain, like, I don't know, Bruno's suggesting drugs and partying, but with
the
those
null
clothes...
hypothesis here is if you just let him go right now without talking to him at all.
No, I imagine that's what we're doing.
He would most likely walk off, be like, "Well, I mean, thanks for rescuing me. I guess you guys are my fucking heroes. I hope to see you again one day. I'll never fucking forget you." And then, initially to his parents, he probably wouldn't say anything. And then most likely after he recovers for a little bit, he might start telling about the story of you guys and your descriptions to friends and whatnot. And then maybe someone would pick that up as a trail and start investigating and start interviewing him. Like, what the fuck do you mean? You were missing for a while and then you were found. Who were these guys you're talking about? Oh yeah, these people rescued me. And they teleported their car and they had like a smartphone.
Yeah, no, but that's
like,
what Victor's kind of.
I was in acids.
Yeah, no, but that's what Victor's kind of wanting to sit him down maybe during one of those 2 days that he's resting. He's like, okay, Tommy, here's the thing. No one's going to believe a story about a parallel universe where monsters live and
it's not
three
maybe the
guys.
most ethical way. How about we just pump the kid full of drugs and throw him
No,
on
we're
the
not
bus?
doing that. We're not doing that.
No.
I mean, you do
No.
I'm
sort
gonna
of
believe the
have a
shit
whole
he says
bunch of...
anyway, and he'd be full of drugs. So anyway, like,
I mean, quick check. Do you still have any amount of that melon left? Just sitting around by chance. That's not really an answer.
I doubt.
I don't think so. No.
No, he ate it all. And no. But it's like what Victor basically wants to know from Tommy is impressive.
Okay, I'm gonna remove it.
No
I
one's going
still
to
have
believe
it
that.
in my inventory, so I'm gonna.
Yeah,
delete
I
that.
thought we agreed that you sort of consumed
Yeah.
all of it over a period.
Yeah, he spent a month.
Getting
in his
really
dream world,
fucking
I think.
high.
Yes.
Yeah,
And that was before the gym and whatnot. So I imagine it's all gone.
yeah. There's been at least one adventure without it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what Victor wants to kind of impress to Tommy is that no one's going to believe it, and if he comes with a story of 3 guys rescuing him, that's going to be super suspicious, and that's going to send at least cops after us.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be in a lot of trouble because we will have the same story as you about monsters and a shadow world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just going to have people go, oh, you molested the kid. So we kind of need a cover-up story. I don't know, something. Do you drink a lot? Would you have met a bunch of hobos in the wilderness and you spent time binge drinking? Like, what
I mean,
vices
I
do
could
you
just
have
tell him
would
that I
explain-
got lost and in the heat I got like a sunstroke and I started hallucinating stuff.
Yeah, could be. How did you find your way to Denver? You just
That
walked
depends on
into
where you
the
dropped
bus?
me off. I mean, assuming
That is
that
a
this
good
is
point.
something you discuss in the gas station before you specifically go to Denver, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably
click-
would. Yeah.
like just
Click
drop me
your
off here at the gas
red heels.
station. Says you saw me somehow in the wandering the road and picked me up hitchhiking.
Sure. We pick. Yeah, that could work.
The bigger question is,
We
can you
picked you up-
impress on him the importance of keeping his mouth shut on stuff? Or at the very least, playing up the fact that he is affected by sunstroke and that none of that was really real. Because depending on how you talk to him, you either impress it as something he should keep a secret or something that actually really happened. Which of those angles would you like to play?
Victor's fully going the route of he's not even trying to negate that it happened. It's like,
Okay.
no, it's real.
This
But
really happened, but
he's
you need to
more focused
pretend
on
it didn't.
how do we impress on him to not tell the cool story about the cool shadow world and the terrible monsters,
Okay,
because
that is
that will
different.
put the 3 guys who saved him in trouble.
I see. Well, okay, that will require sort of the nuancing, so do give me a manipulation empathy to really play on his guilt and suppress these memories properly anytime he talks about it. Give me a DC 7 manipulation empathy.
Well, he doesn't mind if he remembers. It's more just like you can't tell that we were involved.
He will
because...
remember, but you are impressing on him the importance of not blabbing to people. Because all it takes is one cop asking, like, so where were you? And him slipping up and going, oh yeah, these guys. They were there with me in the Shadow Realm. No, that happened. Yes, I had a sunstroke. Saying it correctly.
Yeah, exactly. He's just trying to go like, you really can't say that we were anywhere near.
Roll that, please.
Yeah, DC 6.
8. Sorry, 7.
7. Okay. Come on. Roll 20. Come on.
Come on, roll 20. We need to give me the date.
Manipulation, empathy.
Yes, I imagine you're
not
good at that.
etiquette.
No.
Well, I have a few points, but it's better than etiquette.
You're trying to manipulate his emotions because, he can be polite about it, but that doesn't mean it's impressed on him to actually remember it. 1 success. Okay.
1 success.
Good enough. All right. You agree on the story. You dump him at the nearest road. You give him some bus fare. Good luck, kid. We're just some people that caught you hitchhiking. You're on your own.
Yeah, remember that. And he turns to Peter and goes, give him some money so he can survive. And
I mean, yeah, you give him $30 or something for some snacks at the gas station and getting by and making some phone
and
calls.
Victor allows him to use his burner phone to call his parents to pick him up.
Yeah,
Like,
you're at the gas station here. I mean, would his parents even?
Yeah, exactly. We're at this gas station.
I'm sure they're delighted to hear from him. You make sure that the call actually goes through, and they're going to go there and pick him up.
Yeah, but we're not there anymore at that point.
And you guys just leave because all you are is some people that picked him up hitchhiking. All right, you got your story straight.
Yay.
So, good hunting to you, little Tom. You'll be all right out here.
Yeah. I mean, that also means you can't ask him any more questions about stuff, but I guess that's just done. Because plenty of chances for that.
Oh yeah, no, but we have the Indian kid with us. He's the guy who has all the answers, probably.
See,
because he lived there.
All right, good. I mean, but the English is a separate problem. So
sure, but
and the age is a separate problem too.
That's Victor's pet project anyway.
That aside, okay, that's been taken care of. Research been taken care of. Next. What was that with Bruno?
Nothing.
Also, I'm pretty sure that Matthias is listening in right now.
I don't think so. I think he's just sitting in.
He's in Roll20, but he's not in the voice. Like, why would you do one or not the other?
Yeah. Well, he just dropped out. He's not on Roll20 for me anymore.
Huh, that's weird. Wonder what he's doing with that.
Maybe he went
was
to
there,
check
but then he dropped.
That's weird.
Yeah, he might have came to check the character sheet and then remembered, oh shit, the session's on. I'm off.
I'm bored and I don't have anything to do. I'm just gonna see what my role-playing game is up to. Ah, fuck, they're playing right now. I don't actually want to play. Or I can't actually play right now because I'm in Morocco. So, okay, whatever. We move on. Are they actually playing, or are they just talking about the same shit for an hour?
Yes.
Anyway, discuss for me your plan with Hovenhood.
Same shit.
And usually. You're getting a rental car. You're going to Hovenhood, correct?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
With those two things, what else is your plan or specifics? As I grab something real quick. Describe the specifics as you drive up to that place. Or, you take a few days to rest, then you go, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So drone check, so that there's nothing malicious in there. If the coast is clear, go near it and measure it. And after it's measured, try to close it somehow, right? Anything else?
How do we close it? I don't think we have the means to close it.
Well, the earlier ones we needed to. Well, Marcus told that he dug up the ground and then it was gone. I don't know what kind of.
I would like to point out to you, based on your description, it's a canyon kitten. How do you dig up a canyon? It's already a ditch. Like, vandalizing anything, unless you have a shit ton of explosives that you blow the canyon into rubble.
Now you're talking.
Maybe. But do you have that kind of money?
Do you have that kind of money?
I wish I had that kind of money.
Also, are you really willing to do eco-terrorism of that sort?
For the good of the planet? Yes. Absolutely. What's one canyon compared to a hole into another world where all kinds of weird ghosts leak out?
Kitten.
Absolutely.
It's not just a canyon. It's us. We will be the collateral.
You're leaking?
I mean, think of poor Bruno. You'll end up in prison.
How so?
He wouldn't do
I'm
well
not
there.
following
I would,
at
but he
all.
would.
Yeah, I'm not following either.
Well,
He's
do you
just making
really
shit up
think
again.
that if we blow up a fucking canyon, that we won't have cops on our tails?
I mean,
Like,
I
someone
already have
doing-
cops on my tails.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want even more? I mean, you're presumably dead. But if we blow up a canyon, that sort of an explosion is
Then
going
I'm
to attract
presumably
attention
dead.
far more than one missing
You
business.
do realize that. Anyone who
Anyway,
did something like that is presumably dead.
It's
I'm saying it as a warning. If we try and do something like that, there's a high risk that we die also.
Well, it
Yeah,
depends on
but-
how far you blow it up. I suppose there's ways. I mean, you have construction sites for that, but
doesn't even
Sure.
matter because we don't have any explosives. So let's just concentrate on what
we don't have
can
the kind
do.
of equipment to handle that kind of explosives.
What about one of those? Could we get one of those excavator? Like
Wait,
Oh,
actually just want to dig it
bulldozer.
up.
Well, I think that's literally what Marcus did. He just dug up one of the sites, and it was gone.
Right.
right.
So we could try it out in the twisted
Curious.
trees, right?
No,
If
we
it works
didn't
the
do
same
anything
way.
about. We didn't do anything.
No,
to them.
we could test it out. Like we could go there, dig up the twisted trees place, and see if the hole goes away. If it works, I guess it might work for the big one.
Suppose. But how would we do that? What? Cutting a tree?
What if we tell the Arcanum that they send like, what are they called? Like people digging up oldie stuff? Don't they dig up the ground? It's called something like archaeologists. That's the one. Thank you,
I'd like
boys
to
in the
think
sky.
that was Peter that couldn't remember what the word was.
Oh, it was Peter. I definitely
Of course.
remember.
You
Thank
realize
you,
I
AI.
can't tell the difference, right?
Yes. Usually it's when I turn to my lower voice and say, damn it, out of character, I can't remember it. But this time it wasn't that. Anyway, so yeah, a bunch of archaeologists, and they just dig up the site for us. Because they're interested in that stuff, right?
Well, who are
I
you
mean-
asking? Are you asking Victor? Like, oh, we can just get a bunch of archaeologists.
Sorry, I was zoning on. So you want to dig the canyon up or the trees up?
I'd like to test it with the trees if it works, because it's a smaller place. And if it works,
Right.
maybe we could get the Arcanum to send archaeologists into the canyon and just let them dig it up.
Sure. How about we go in first and make sure that your men in black have not already done that? And if they have,
Yeah, of course.
we
Yeah.
can see if there has been what sort of measures they've taken, if meddling with the physical environment is even necessary.
Mhm. So that's what we do.
Right. So
We have time.
you
Hopefully.
have time. You first of all, we'll drive there then. Okay. So party relocates. You are now Oven Hood, Colorado. Where the fuck's Hovenhood?
Wolfenholt.
They fuck up the name? It's supposed to be around here. Oh. Colorado. No, that's not it. Colorado. Oh boy, my misspelling is really not helping.
I mean, it doesn't find. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Hovenweep?
Hovenweep. Have I been calling it Hovenhood this entire time? I think
Yes.
so. Oops.
I mean, you literally had it written. No, I just saw it. It suggests Hovenweep. Hovenweep.
Oh,
No
you know
wonder
what it's
Victor
like. You
didn't
say it
find
wrong
anything.
once, and then you just start. Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Hoven.
No wonder Victor didn't find anything. He was looking for Hovenhoof.
Hovenweep.
Hovenhoofs.
Yeah. No wonder you didn't find anything. Okay.
Yeah.
But yes.
The voices in the sky is wrong.
Oh, oops! I have to keep it on a lot of things. Okay.
I know it's fine.
But yes. And you said that you want to take Marcus's drone to, from a distance, at least scan what's happening. That is fine.
Yeah, make sure.
To make sure that nothing
sure it's not-
really funky is going on. From how far away would you check stuff and realistically be able to see stuff and not draw attention? Because he's not here, I'm going to have to ask who's driving. Bex or Peter?
Yeah, I'm driving.
Okay. Give
All right.
me a...
Oh, no, it's your car. You can be driving.
He's like,
it's
rolls
a
incoming,
rental.
switch.
We need to fix
it's a
that fucking
rental.
tire, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a
my
rental
car is
car
in
right
the
now.
shop.
Yeah, rental
Yes.
car I can be driving. Definitely. Yeah.
There we go. Good.
Also, I'm assuming that as soon as you got to that gas station, you would have just fixed the car tire. So, don't worry about it. But now you're in a rental car. Okay, Peter's driving. Peter, give me...
No. Sorry, it's Bruno's.
Oh, for
driving,
fuck's
'cause
sake. Fine.
it's the rental.
Bruno-
Sorry.
You're fighting over who's driving.
Bruno.
You take the wheel. No,
Hi,
you take
guys.
the wheel.
No, you take the wheel. Give me Wits driving. If you would, please.
One
success. Very well. You drive the car and make sure you put it at some intersection before it even really takes a turn that most definitely goes to Hovenweep. And from a far distance, you send the drone in. What you will see is that the area that was previously largely just abandoned and very desolated looking will now seem like it is bustling with activity. There are some tents there that weren't before. There seem to be many figures walking around. They seem to be landscaping. They have like shovels and rakes. They are putting what looks like plants and signs and whatnot, doing minor road work. Like they're doing renovations of the area.
Okay.
Let me get a
Who has most
picture of this.
conviction? Victor will use a conviction to use his second sight. See if he can detect the sinkhole or a similar.
You are looking at this stuff, of course, through a drone, which makes things a little bit more difficult.
Oh wait, no, we're by the drone. Yeah,
Mhm.
never mind then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I for some reason thought we would.
But the image on the drone is at least straightforward. It looks like a landscaping team is taking the entire area and just giving it a good workover.
Yeah.
So they are
is
fixing
it is it sort of roped off? Like, don't come here at the moment. Does it seem like you're not allowed to go anywhere near it, or?
It looks like from a distance that there is a barrier set up. If we go to the road for this area, Like if you turn off the road, it goes over here and then around and then back. And somewhere halfway through here, they'll have a sign like monument closed for renovation. Please turn around. We are working on road constructions right now.
Okay.
Mind you that the sign is not like blocking the road or anything. It's not like police taped off.
Right.
You could probably easily just drive over there. There also aren't any guards, as far as you can tell.
But it's also in a place where, from where the sign is, you can't really.
Still not.
I mean, the canyon seems to stretch pretty far. Oh.
Yeah, is it basically all crawling all over, or is there a place?
Are, calling these canyons is pretty rich. They're riverbeds. It's hard to really see a three-dimensional space here. But yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult to stay.
Trying to get an idea. Okay.
So difficult to drive there unnoticed.
It is a little bit of a canyon, but not a giant one.
Right, but my question is there where we would stop if we were law-abiding, or if we were warning-abiding tourists or citizens? Is there a visual to the proper where they're working, or is that further along?
They seem to be working pretty much this entire area where the canyon sort of spreads, where you would realistically say, oh, this is the tourist area. Like everything that's on a map right now, effectively. That's this entire area.
Yeah. So asking from Peter, basically, Victor would ask, like, do we have a visual to where you saw the sinkhole? Basically, do we have to drive there, or can we look from here and see it with our own eyes? Basically, is there a point to using? Like, can we get to a position where using second sight is worth it from here without having to rely purely on the drone? Now that we know that they're renovating, but just to see if it has an effect on
from your previous discussions, the sinkhole was well visible as this entire area would start sloping, and then the central point would be somewhere around the center. But the sinkhole itself was so big you could easily see it.
Okay, so even from here, if we used second sight and just looked out of the car, if it was there, it should be visible.
Probably, yes.
Okay, so then instead of just looking at the drone, Victor will burn that conviction and just see whether or not there is whether he can sense anything strange in the area that Peter described earlier.
It's very difficult for you to determine because you weren't here last time. But you certainly don't see...
It's pretty difficult for me too.
Yeah, you certainly don't see the huge...
Idiot.
Yes, I know. The huge description that he had before, where it was this massive sinkhole funnel just going down. There only seems to be sort of a minor slope, if anything, right now. You can see a disturbance, a mild twisting. You can still see the occasional figure also sort of shuffling around. That clearly doesn't seem human. That fits the description you got before, these sort of spirit creatures. But there's only like one or two that you can see, as opposed to the big load of them that was here before.
Okay.
According to
Victor will get out of the car if we park and approach one of them.
I'll assume you're parked over here. You will approach on foot one of those spirits. It's only a few hundred meters, so it's doable.
Yeah. On foot.
And you will approach one of those spirit creatures.
Yes.
All right. One of those spirit creatures would be like, where did I even have them here?
He will tell his friends that I'm going to go talk to the locals. By the way, spirit creature won't jump in.
That's good.
He will narrate basically like there's a minor disturbance and a twisting in the air, but whatever large dump that you saw is gone. There are still a couple of stragglers, but not a mass of those spirit things.
right? Just be careful.
And I will. A good talk.
Okay. For reference, they have an appearance similar to the ones in the server room, which also you didn't see, I guess. But picture for immediate reference of what they looked like back then.
Okay.
You approach one of these. I would describe their behavior at this point as listlessly sort of sauntering around the area.
Oh, okay. By the way, if you talk to them, they might just attack you. At least one tried to.
Cool. Do you have a knife?
The knife.
A knife or the knife?
Anything sharp.
A knife?
You know what?
Yeah.
No. I'm assuming it's a natural park. Victor will probably try and look if he can find a stick or something that just to pretend it's a walking stick.
I mean, I understand, except with the area you're in, just a stick is not immediately available.
A branch or something.
Yeah. First off, there actually is a fence. Apparently, I'm not entirely sure if that's intended to. I mean, makes some sense. You wouldn't want people just driving off-road and straight towards the monument and then into it. But you can hop it pretty easily, probably.
Yeah.
And as for sticks, I mean, yeah, sure, I guess. I guess you can break off a stick. It's not exactly a club, but sure. A sharp stick.
No, but it's something I can enchant and use as a weapon. Bless and use as a weapon in emergency.
Let's see what your quality is on this. Oh, wonderful. Okay, yeah, you get a stick.
I guess not.
You get a stick.
Okay, cool. I get a stick. He looks like a happy camper. And he walks up to it. He doesn't immediately bless the thing. But he doesn't want to appear murderous. Like, I have a blessed stick, by the way, just a toy.
Sure.
But he walks up to it and pretending to look out into the canyon, he just goes, "Good day, sir. You seem to be changing a lot." Sort of start with a polite conversation instead of jumping straight into the.
Almost hardly respond. Like it is shuffling listlessly and with very little energy. As if it has been walking for a very, very long time, and it doesn't even have energy for emotional outbursts anymore. Its head will sort of turn in your direction, as if it thought it heard something, and then just sort of keep slowly sauntering.
Damn it. I don't have willpower. Victor will try a few times, like asking, "Well, why don't you go home? They're closing the door. You sure you don't want to cross over before it's too late?" And stuff like that.
Your arguments and persuasions seem to just not really get through to it, no matter what. It doesn't really seem to turn around and be like, someone's talking to me, kill it, nor does it seem to really care about anything anymore. It's very neutral in its behavior right now. Which, at the very least, is an improvement from the story that Peter would have given you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like the connection's closing. Damn it. Yeah, no, I'm so low on resources. I don't really want to experiment and then be without anything for the rest of the. Victor has a few ideas, but he also knows that he's tired as fuck. Both, at least spiritually and mentally. Yeah, no, if it doesn't answer, Victor looks around for a moment with his second sight and then returns to the car and says, well, barely reacted. Turned the head a little bit, but seems like it's running out of battery.
Yeah, running out of battery is a pretty good description for how they're acting. And it
Yeah,
seems
for
like
me it was like attack.
yeah, the entire comparison to Peter was then it was violent and full of emotional energy, and the dip was enormous, and now it's barely visible. And the creatures here are also just out of any juice they might have had.
Emotional energy.
Oh, it's pretty good then. It's actually working.
Mentioning emotional energy, Victor will think back to the Crater Lake
Crater Lake, right?
with
That's been a
the
while.
parasitic spirit, and
With
back
big stick.
then he did sort of a feeling of an emotional energy thing in the surroundings when he's with his second sight still on.
Mm-hmm.
He will try and see if there is any lingering sort of malicious feeling or emotions, something similar, like using his second sight and his sensitivity, if he can detect any similarities between the Crater Lake and this place. Basically, he's trying to figure if possibly it is a sort of a spirit like that is going through these locations that might have a reservation, and instead of just being content being close to it, this one is actually puncturing through.
Give me perception occult.
Perception occult.
Oh, that's a lot of tens.
3 10s.
Okay. So as you make an effort to look around, at a spot near the center, you would see the sands and the bushes and whatnot. They, similarly to what you've seen before, form a pattern to your eyes. From you looking at it right now, you would once again see that same symbol.
Okay.
But it's vague at this point and sort of weathered away. You know,
Yeah,
like it's just a little pile of sand on top of some other sand forming it. It feels very similar to the spiral of trees, previous thought, but very muted. The lake, while similar in some ways, felt like it was still constantly being redrawn. Like that symbol was just constantly in motion and still active. This one looks like there was a symbol here and it's being weathered away. Like water flowing over the area has eroded it.
Right. So like in the lake, and like the lake is potentially a thinning as well.
That certainly seems
and
to
here
fit with
it's
what your
being-
eyes are seeing.
Yeah. Here it's being fixed. Okay. Right. Victor will come to the car looking a bit troubled and goes, well, I saw the symbol again. The same as the Crater Lake.
Symbol? Oh.
Yeah, the sort of, and he draws in, like, digs out a picture from his phone, like this one that I saw at the lake. It was at the trees
boat?
where I slipped through with the giant skeleton snake spirit thing. It was at the trees where I slipped through, and it's here as well. But it's like it's being erased. I think it means a thinning in the gauntlet. Or it's how my sight sees a thinning in the gauntlet. And these guys are definitely fixing it. It is being repaired, which would mean that the Crater Lake is actually also a hole, or at least a sort of damage in the gauntlet.
Weird.
Of sorts.
Okay.
Of sorts.
But
although
yeah.
it doesn't give you more information than I relay to you
No.
right now. Additionally, let's see, you've been busy here for a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's definitely been
Let's see
fixed.
how that one goes. Okay.
Natural
Yeah.
alterations seem to be enough. So I don't know if felling a few trees or if planting a few more, if we shifted bushes about in the in where I slipped through, that might already be enough to break it.
Well, you are aware that Marcus and Bruno and
Yeah.
whatnot did a few miscellaneous things whenever they found a spot like that to disrupt it, which apparently was enough to close those holes at the time. Of course, this one's a lot bigger, so they would use a larger operation to close it. And you're looking at them working right now, and they look like a bunch of landscapers, well, fixing up a national monument area of sorts to make it a nicer tourist attraction. However, a few things strike you as odd. Now, who would be examining this place? Well, you're walking over here and examining one or two things, but you're also using second sight, so perhaps that gives you some information. But who else would be monitoring the situation from the car? Peter, Vex, which of you would be?
I mean, I would put my eyesight, at least attempt to see if I hurt my eyes.
All right,
But
go ahead and see whether or not you'd be monitoring stuff from a distance.
I can't. Yeah, I can't roll right now though.
Okay, well, let me just see a general luck roll to see whether or not you would or wouldn't. Okay, let's assume you would activate it and for a while stare around for a while. Pex would probably, Bruno, would probably notice that there is more here than just those landscapers. Like there are a few tents set up that look more like army field operation tents than you would expect for like a landscaping operation.
Wait, and these were not usable to the naked eye.
These are there and you observe them in detail from a distance from your car because you're quite far away. So this is just you observing it as Bruno would see it. And yes, you could have seen these before on the drone, but you're only really noticing it now as you're paying attention to stuff because the previous description still fits, you're getting additional information. So as Bruno is looking at this stuff...
Can I try an eye out? Like, can I see anyone dressed differently, you know?
You would? Are you capable of making a roll right now?
No.
Okay, do you want me to roll for you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I am blind as a bat, though.
Yeah, well, no, because you have your thing active.
Well, yeah, but I mean, still, perceiving things is not my strongest suit.
I know. And this in particular would be that you're trying to perceive, you know, what is law and, you know, are these officials of sorts? Oh man, dude, that would be 1 dot, perception law. So I guess I'm just going to roll a d10. A 5.
Okay.
Nope, they look like just various figures to you.
Nope.
Like those are people and those are other people and
Yeah,
those are yet other people.
If we need to.
There's a whole bunch of people going around here. And they're not just at the area, as they're, you know, maintaining the cliffside, making sure that nothing is being eroded, freshening up the monument, rebuilding some bricks that have fallen down to make sure the whole thing looks nice, putting up little plaques, getting rid of shrubbery where it shouldn't be, putting up little fences next to the road. And near the visitor center, let me actually, can we just see this? Does this work? No, that's not the visitor center. Visitor center. Why is the visitor center giving me... All right, parking lot. There we go. That's what I want. Several trucks that looks like they've been unloading large goods or machines of sorts are parked in the parking lot. Any tourist cars that would be there other times don't seem to be there anymore. They seem to have somewhat co-opted the visitor center as a base of operation.
Okay.
With that, what
well,
do Peter?
We needed to analyze this, so I hope it works from here. But before I press the button, I like say to everybody, like, okay, get ready to get out of here real fast. So everybody in the car, I'll try and analyze this. This might, those guys might detect whatever I'm doing.
Okay.
So everybody come in.
Everyone gets in the
What
car.
do you mean? What are you planning on doing?
Yes, describe.
I can, yeah. Because what he's trying to do is he will ask Alexa to analyze it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And since these are probably the Agent Smiths, they might detect any anomalies, so he's ready to get the hell out.
Mm-hmm. Very well. Everyone gets in the car. Everyone gets ready to bail out in case something goes horribly wrong. And you push the button on Alexa. Alexa will pop up. And go, hello, Peter. Would you like me to analyze the surrounding area now?
Yeah.
Because there is no button anymore, right? Previously you had a measure button. That's
right.
gone.
Yeah. So we're here at the big hole. So the extremely big one. Analyze.
All right, Peter. I'll analyze just for you. Then she'll say, running. Huh.
Just for you, Charlie.
It seems like the overall gauntlet breach is pretty thin in this area, much thinner than I was expecting. It has been a few days, but it shouldn't be this week already. You're going to need to get me a little bit closer before I'll be able to do measurements.
I knew it. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna go closer?
I would
we
really
gotta.
like it if you got me closer so I could do those measurements for you.
Yeah, so we have to. Oh, we go.
Also, I'm detecting some minor interference.
Shit. So,
what will you do?
I'll try to find. Is there a like? This was something I was asking earlier. Are the people covering the whole of the area, or is there a place we could like park a car nearby and then just like sneak in?
Well, you
by foot?
could just follow the road over to this parking lot, park the car here, and then leave. Or if someone talks to you, be like, oh, we took a wrong turn, and then leave. Or, the road is not closed.
Gosh darn it.
Yep. Well, I'll try and check the drone to see a good place where we could park our car, go into the place. I'll try and find the parking lot is a bit basically exposed because the guys might get there anytime. I'm thinking more like go off road and leave the car somewhere. try not to kick too much dirt up while going.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit of a difficult.
You want to go off-road to get here. Because there's not that much off-road. It's a few hundred meters. It's from the T intersection here. You just go down, and then after a few hundred meters, you're here. That's it. So going off-road, if anything, is going to draw way more attention. Unless you think that the road has some sort of monitoring strips or cameras on it, then I don't really see any reason you would go off-road.
Sure.
Also, there's
okay,
fences.
yeah.
So if they're going to be upset at you driving here, they're definitely going to be upset at you just plowing through a fence.
Yeah. So let's go. Yeah. Play the dumb tourists and just go to the parking lot and try to get as close as the app
Be my
needs us to go.
guess. I guess I'll keep the car warm and running.
Wait, you're going to go on foot?
Well, from the you are coming to the parking lot, right?
Sure.
Yeah, drive me to parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'll drive you as close as you need to, but I've managed this far without having to actually prove like any government officials that my name is Bruno Tinklepunch, and I would not want to test it necessarily here.
Yeah. I understand.
I'm trying to determine, this is a wildlife trap, right? So that no animals from one side, like, why would they have this here? What animals, and would they just close this fence? That's the big question. I don't think they would. Wait, what are they saying is not allowed? No OHVs? Is that a golf cart? What are they trying to prevent here?
Yeah. OHV.
No off-road buggy vehicles. I'm going to say that this is not where they would just have a big gate that says, nah, you can't come in. Because, like I said, a few hundred meters.
Oh.
And then there are the...
Oh, it's overhead valve engine.
What does that mean?
Well, as they had those, they have like
highway vehicles.
A rod. Yeah,
it could be off highway vehicles as well.
Okay, that makes more sense because this does look a bit like those, but I'm guessing that's inside the engine. Inside the engine.
Could be basically they don't want anyone driving here with a vehicle that could just go and drive out into the wilds and ruin the landscape, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
They seem to care a lot about the specifics. Also, there's a campground
it's like
here, so there's miscellaneous reasons you wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, accidentally just
stick to the road speed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Either way, you would simply be able to drive over to the tourist center parking lot and park the car, or keep it running.
Yeah, keep it running, because like turn it even around, ready to leave, because it might be a blast off.
We'll do that.
Okay. Yeah. As you go there and park. After a minute or so.
Back into the parking space.
First off, as you go there, what do you do first? Peter, you're in control. I think Bruno's driving.
Yeah. So soon as the parking's complete, I get out of the car.
Mm-hmm.
No point in using the drone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just take my phone already into my hand and basically, okay, I'll try to look like I'm just gonna take a photo, basically, and I'm just like, I say to Alexa, like, okay, Alexa, Soon as you can get the measurement, just do it, and we're getting out of here.
Okay, taking measurement now. 1 moment. Almost done. I'm sorry, Peter. There seems to be something nearby that is causing disruptions in my system. It seems to be coming from that building over there.
Oh, damn it.
But you're a military man, you know how to sneak in.
So, I go with the information,
Mm-hmm.
like open the car door.
Mhm.
Okay, there's like a jammer inside the building, so we need to get rid of that before, before we can get the whatever it's called, measuring. So, I have no idea what waits me.
We get a generic check.
But I'm okay trying to find it.
All right.
At this point, it has been on speaker all this time, so
Mhm.
I'm playing for Marcus a bit. He says like, okay, take these headphones, plug them in, so that
Mhm.
Alexa speaks only to you and nobody else in the
Only
room.
speaks to Marcus? Or only speaks to
No,
Peter?
like
Peter.
Okay.
only to Peter, like basically
I
an
mean-
earpiece, so it's not on a
Yeah,
speaker.
probably even Victor would be like, you know, if you're on speaker, everyone can hear.
Yep.
Here, take my
yeah.
pods.
Sure, thanks. Take a moment of hassle to.
Right. They
connect.
set you up. You have the earplugs. Great.
Yep.
You can now talk to
So,
her out loud, and she can talk only to you.
Yeah.
Then,
So I'm like, okay, I can do this. Are you staying here?
are you guys staying here in the car?
Yeah.
I mean, the car is obviously
Yeah.
staying here. You're not taking that into the building.
Yeah. Coming with or staying here? Staying here? Okay.
I'm staying here.
One
I'm
person
not
is
sneaking in
stealthier
there.
than multiple people.
Yes.
Yep.
So
You're the military man, so
yeah, I got this. I take with once again I have with me like a pistol, not
Okay.
not the rifle, and
Standard American armament.
yeah, and then
Yes.
I'll start sneaking in. I'll like say to Alexa like, okay, guide me.
Very well.
Oh, just like Google Assistant.
Very well. I'm assuming you are experienced in sneaking around and stealthing, right?
Yes.
And are aware of the basics of CQC.
Yes.
Very well. I don't have a line of sight from here, but could you swing the camera around real quick so I could see if there are any noteworthy observations in the area?
I do so.
Yep. You swing the camera around real quick to get a panorama of the area. And she goes, I don't see anything immediately noteworthy. You should be able to just approach casually, though try to remain out of line of sight of any authority figures that may or may not be in the area. Now, due to some luck of the draw, Peter will be able to see right away that somewhat removed from the visitor center, near one of the big tents that's been set up, overseeing the group that is currently busy restoring in an area. There will be two somewhat more official looking park ranger types. Where do I have it? Where do I have it? Where the fuck did that thing go? There we go. Large, bulky, clean-cut men wearing shades and with clipboards in hands that seem to be overseeing the operation that's happening. If it wants to load somewhere this millennia, that would be swell. All right. Image doesn't want to load, but whatever. They don't seem to be at the visitor center right now.
Okay, good.
As you approach
them
the
be there.
visitor center, you will see that there is another note, similar to a note that was posted at first. Due to state maintenance currently being done on Hovenweep National Park, the visitor center and the campground are closed until further notice. More information can be found on our website, yada yada yada. If you had plans to come here, it is unfortunate, but we recommend some of the Colorado other sightseeing locations nearby, and then we'll point you to some other sightseeing stuff. Ultimately, just being like, yeah. Ultimately, if you are seeing this, please leave the area as to not disrupt any operations going on, and for your own safety.
Well, good.
The visitor center
I
seems
will
like it's
disregard
closed.
That. Yeah. I will disregard that note.
And Alexa will say, the disruption seems to be coming from inside, Peter.
Yes, of course. Can you detect, like, burglar alarms or anything? Are they on?
There is most likely a basic alarm on this door. So unless you manage to pick the lock, if you break in, it will likely set it off.
Ooh,
if it is a digital
picking a
alarm,
lock.
I might be able to connect with it if it is on the security Wi-Fi.
Okay. Right now or when I'm in?
Right now would be possible, but it might need some extra juice.
Goodness, of course. Okay. Let me see. I'm not a security person, like breaking into stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a can't probably see it from here, but it is a steel frame, largely glass door. You would just be able to smash it open, reach inside to the handle, and open it that way if necessary. Otherwise, you would
Very
either need to
loud.
pick the lock, but I don't think you have a lock pick.
Need Marcus for that kind of jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So, damn it. I wonder if there. I'll go around. I'll circle the building, trying to find an alternate route in. I'll even check for the second story. Oh, there's not a second story though. Damn. Anyway, I'll try to find any other opening inside. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't leave a window open if, they left the whole area, but these guys are basically inhabiting it, so maybe. At least if I need to.
So what
like
exactly
these
is your plan?
ranger types. Okay, well, first of all, I'll try and open the door without, like, it's locked, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just okay, because that's something I need to check first. Then I'll, because this, like, park ranger guys with sunglasses are like, or shades. They're living inside. Well, living, but anyway, they're using the building. I don't know if they'd leave a window open, but I'll circle around the building and try to find some other way. At least if I need to break a window, I'd rather do it from the other side than from here.
Yes. Good. You're thinking like a thief. Okay. I will need you to then roll me perception security as you're looking for an opening.
Right. 2 successes.
2 successes. However, as you're doing this, I'm also going to need you to give me dexterity stealth as you're moving through the area, trying to remain
Sure.
unseen, as occasionally someone or something would surely look in your direction and see you messing about.
Another 2 successes.
Another 2 successes. Good, good. Peter manages to stealthily sneak around the building and go to the other side, along the side where there's a bunch of windows looking into a back room. In that back room, you will see a... wants to go to the thing. For some reason, image uploading is just abysmally slow today. But you will see what looks like a store back room with a window looking in, which seems like it is mildly cracked right now, and you might be able to yank it open further.
All right. Jackpot.
But it is
So I'll
a small
try.
opening. But in this store back room, you will also see something out of place, that being a large server rack with an antenna on top and a bunch of lights going beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, boop.
Impressive.
Does this image just never want to load? What is happening, Roll20? Why are you like this?
It's of course a server room. They need to wake up every time somebody uploads into it.
Of course, yeah, it's that sort of thing. Something went wrong.
Oops.
Oh.
Something wrong.
It's a JPEG. It's not magic. Whatever. How else
Say
can I
that
do
to
this?
somebody from like the year 1000 that sees our computers.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm sharing it on
Definitely
Discord,
magic.
and it's fine.
Yep, I've seen it.
So yes, the
Okay,
server rack looks like it is much newer and out of place with everything else here.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. I'll try to yank the window open and squeeze through if it's a person size.
It is meant for ventilation. It is very much, for security reasons, meant not to just be able to squeeze a person in normally. But that doesn't mean a person can't squeeze in.
Yep.
So give me dexterity, and there is no sort of acrobatics in this, but what would we use to squeeze in there? Probably just athletics, right?
Yeah, makes sense. Athletics or maybe even a dodge or...
I mean, dodge is a
Yeah,
very
maybe
different
athletics
sort of
is
skill.
best,
I get
but-
it, but I think it's athletics for squeezing yourself in there.
Yep. Wow. Once again, 2 successes.
Once again, 2
Just keeps on
successes. You
coming.
are on a roll. I mean, if you're rolling 5, then getting 2 is sort of expected. But, I mean, go ahead and ask Victor how many successes he has.
Yeah.
1, 1, 1, 1,
Or
1.
me from last session or the combat session.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that means that through one of the tiny ventilation windows, you meant to yank yourself up and squeeze yourself through, boop, dumping you out in the improv server room.
All right. Now,
You have no idea what the
Oh.
fuck this particular server is. I mean, you could unplug it, I guess.
Mhm.
It seems to be plugged into a basic power plug.
well, luckily I have a person here. Well, technology here that can tell me. I point the video camera at the at the server and ask Alexa, like, "What is this? How do I destroy it?"
It seems to be a state-of-the-art server interface with a XMLT brand transmitter.
Yes.
Did you
very
need to know anything else about it?
How do I disable it?
Well, the
Like,
power button is an
hopefully
option.
permanently.
You could simply unplug it If you want to disable it permanently, you would need to disassemble it. However, I sense you are inquiring this because it was potentially causing the disruption before. If it is indeed causing the disruption, simply unplugging the machine would probably be more than enough. I would be able to get the measurements, and then we can leave.
Okay, since it's a so you plug it in, so it has an actual electrical cord.
Yes, it has an electrical cord that goes to the walls plugged in.
Yeah. So I unplug it and take out my knife and cut it, like cut the electrical cord.
Okay.
So you can't just re-plug it.
Okay. 6. All right. So first off, you unplug the machine and go doo-doo. And then for good measure, you cut the cord. I as soon as you unplug it first and then cut it.
Yeah.
Because, electricity.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said like unplug it, then cut the cord. Then say to Alexa like, okay, measure now. Get to
Alexa
the measure.
then goes to work and goes, disruption seems to be gone. Measuring now. Feel pretty weak. Please hold on a moment. And you see a slow progress bar slowly filling up.
Yep. Well, it's time for me to get the hell out of Dodge. So while she's scanning, I'll put the phone back into my pocket and try to, vacate the premises. Just,
okay. Yeah, you have to.
Get out of the
window.
window.
Squeeze yourself through the window again, or do you try to leave through the front door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Squeeze through the window.
Yeah. Then you're going to need another roll as you another dexterity athletics as you squeeze yourself through.
Please don't let my ass be hanging out here. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
4.
out is significantly
Double the effort.
easier than in as your well lubricated fat ass slides roll right through.
I'm out.
Do you rush back to the car or do you stealth back to the car?
I don't want. I hope. Yeah. Just stealth back. It's not.
Okay, then
pick up any
roll
more
another
dirt.
stealth dexterity. At this point, I imagine
2 successes. Keeps on coming.
2 successes keep on coming. As you sneak back to the car, get back in, and then you guys can simply drive off if you want. Alexa will, after a total of 30 seconds after she started, be like, measuring complete.
I got it. I also destroyed some of them, some of their equipment, so we should get the hell out.
Did you get a reading of who that?
Yeah, it's done. There was a jammer. I destroyed it. Well, cut the cord. But also, we got the measurement from Alexa, so it's gone. Or it's done.
Okay, let's go.
And we should be gone.
Yeah.
Hopefully these guys actually, finish what they started and get this thing. We should check back here at some point.
What if the equipment you just destroyed was a suppressor that enforces the firmament, and now that you've broken it, it starts cracking up again or exposes the guys in there?
Well, they can get a new one then.
You can drive away.
It's just a broken cord. They can. I'm sure they have like an electrical guy who can just fix it.
I'm really racking my brain why you would cut the cord after unplugging it.
Because I had no idea how long the analyzing would take, and if they just randomly sauntered back in, they could just replug it. But now they actually have to use some like time to re-establish connection.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I mean, you've gotten extraordinarily lucky on some stuff. And then last check, are you lucky as you guys drive the car? Of course you're not. Okay, yeah, all right. So as you get back in the car and are fully ready to leave, a car with the Colorado State Park logo on it will sort of cut off in front of you, and two park ranger types similar to these will get out
Okay.
and sort
hey,
of wave at
Bruno.
you.
Yeah. Bruno, as I went to the place, they even had a placard or a sign there that said, please turn around. So, we went there, we saw the placard, we're coming out.
Right.
Victor's
they will
sitting
walk up
like
to you
he's
and sort
a
of flag
he's
you.
a bored Gen Z or millennial just surfing his phone, Facebook or something, Instagram.
Right. One of them will approach your vehicle. Do you have windows down, or you just got in the car? You've kept the engine running. Bruno's driving. They would probably go up to the side where Bruno is, sort of tap on the window, make the please roll down move with their hands while sort of waving and smiling at you. Are you here, Bruno? Going once, going twice. Nope, I guess they're on the other side of the
You're
vehicle.
at least muted.
No, I
Yeah,
heard his
you're
kid yelling
muted,
before.
Bruno.
I think he's busy with his kid at the moment.
Sure.
Which means they're going on over to the side where Peter is. This old man isn't responding. Is that a flamethrower on his back? I don't want to talk to him. They walk to the other side of the car. They do the same with Peter.
Oh, I
Hello, back.
roll it.
Oh, he's back. He's back. They walk back over the Bruno side.
So we were stopped. Two guys looking like the park rangers stopped us and walked over to your side and told you to signed for you to roll down the window.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're at the
told,
road
like,
where the sign said "Do not drive."
I'm
here,
assuming you
please."
heard everything that Peter was up to.
No, I heard nothing.
Okay,
Like,
so all you saw, this is actually great. All Bruno
I
saw.
swear to fucking God, like my family,
Yeah,
my family
we-
hates our fucking TTRPG time. Like it's every fucking Sunday. Every fucking Sunday, like
we know.
everything they've been thinking of, she's been thinking about the whole week. Oh my God.
Every
I'm
opportunity
sorry,
to
but
kick
it's
the
For
throw
crashing
up.
out, but I am absolutely crashing out.
All that
Yeah.
Bruno would have seen is that Peter
Yes.
got out with his phone, then snuck off over to the building. Then after a minute or
Yes.
so, a few minutes, he snuck back, got back in the car, and you were, okay, we're ready. You can drive. You can leave. Go. And then as he's saying that, a park ranger car would pull in front of you. Two park rangers would get out
Oh,
and sort of friendly, smiling, wave at you, and then walk over to the driver's seat of the vehicle and knock on the window and make the "could you roll your window down" symbol.
Oh, and as they were closing in on the car, Peter said, like, okay, I saw a sign on the door of the building that this place is closed, please turn around. So we saw that and turned around and went away. Okay.
so you're back in the car?
He's back in the car, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm back in the car.
We
We
were
were
about to
already
leave when they
trying to
cut us
leave,
off.
but they
Right.
cut us off.
I mean, I questioningly take a glance at you, I guess.
Well, either way,
You're
the
the
park
one
ranger
with
will knock
the-
on your window, Bruno, to roll your window down.
I guess I'm rolling it down.
I'll go,
Hello.
Evening, sir. I'm Ranger Harris.
Afternoon.
You might have not seen the sign up on the road when you drove past here, but currently the entire area is being renovated, and I'm afraid
Yeah,
that
we
the
kind of
camping ground
noticed.
and it's all closed. So sorry, you're
Yeah.
gonna have to go to some other place.
It's a damn shame.
It's
Well,
unfortunate.
yeah, we were
that-
already. Yeah,
Must have
we
been a
were already about
miscommunication
to leave. We
somewhere.
kind of noticed that it's. I mean, we're not getting the footage that we drove here for. It's the whole place looks like a mess.
Oh, footage. Are you
Right.
Journalist?
Pictures. Oh no, just holiday pictures.
He'll
It just
take a
doesn't
moment.
really look good.
Yeah, you can see him sort of scrutinizing everyone in the car for a moment. Holiday pictures.
Yep.
You're here with your family, sir?
Well, sort of.
Sort of.
Well-
What's the story behind that then?
Well, we're just
How old was Peter?
like Peter.
As a
I
player,
believe,
I'm
I believe
asking.
Peter's like 30.
How old is Peter?
Pex is like 60.
30.
Okay.
I think Victor's also
Just
like
trying to-
30 something,
yeah.
maybe younger.
No, I think Victor was in his mid-20s.
Yeah,
At
like
least
young,
that's
20
what
to
it's
30.
supposed to be.
20 to 30, Peter's 30
Yeah,
to
yeah,
40,
yeah.
Pex is 60 something.
Oh. So Bruno
yeah,
could be our father.
Pretty much.
It's like we don't look anything akin, but you know.
Well, it could
I
be
mean,
different.
it's a good thing
yeah.
Marcus isn't
Could
here.
be
Yes,
different.
my son, Marcus, the black guy.
No, he's the
Yeah,
uncle.
Sometimes they just pop out black. That's what
Sometimes
I've
that
been
just
told.
happens.
Well, I mean, if you look at Victor, he's not exactly white either. So it could be two different mums situation.
Victor?
I mean, yeah, if you he's not exactly Caucasian
I mean,
either.
I think that's more the AI tending to make
Yeah,
everyone sort of
could
generic racial slush.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could
exactly.
be. But
That's definitely the kind of guys that came out from the future in South Park.
Yeah. But compared to
sure.
fucking really, we need to start adding all sorts of ugly tags when we generate people in AI because they come out so generic supermodel-y.
Sure, but
mean,
at least I took.
but we're
the
pretty
appearance to
guys.
change.
I mean, okay, granted,
As
maybe
opposed
not
to-
Bruno, but
Yeah,
Come on.
I mean, Victor has an appearance and charisma of 3, so.
Yeah,
and
I have
if you look at his camping photo, I think Victor in his camping photo looks pretty ordinary. So.
that is true. Aside from the
Sort
hair,
of
but
a-
that's not really the part they're looking at, right? Dyed hair is not heretical.
Yeah, like the other one is him literally being. He's taking care of himself and he's going to the clubs, and the other one's like, I don't know, wearing my sweatpants.
And this is probably what you look like right now because you're in non-club
yeah,
mode.
absolutely. Yeah, he's more this or this. So
Yes.
yeah,
You're probably looking far more
Definitely.
like this than anything else lately. Since you have been
yep, yeah.
actually, how many sets of camping clothes do you have? Because you've been using this for a while since you were in, that place in the Umbra.
Well, we did spend a few days before we came here. So
That is true. You would have
time to
freshed up.
wash
It's
it.
not like they would have been sweaty and covered in
Yeah, no,
Indian
yeah.
muck or
He
whatever.
would have been like, yeah, clothes washed now. Ew.
Yeah, one of the first things you would probably do.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I need to get clean.
Yeah.
I haven't washed for a week.
It's worth considering for a moment. But back to the topic at hand.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Rangers will analyze your situation. They're clearly not just him, but also his partner is sort of scrutinizing you through the car. Like, okay, what are we dealing with? But his demeanor is still friendly and very clearly aimed as if you are just some tourists that are lost. So he's asking some basic questions for now. But yes, he's trying to make conversation. Oh, really? Taking some photos and shots and whatnot. Oh, you're on holidays, sir. Really? Where are you from? Assuming that Bruno's still here.
Think fast.
Are you actually gone again and talking with your family again?
No, I am here.
Okay, just checking. Because Bruno does have the conversation right now. The others, if you're saying something, you're yelling it from the sidelines. Because he's
Right.
talking to Bruno.
Hey, could you ask them if they know any other
Where the
good
fuck was
places
I
around
from?
here?
Because I wouldn't lie about that. I just forgot where I'm actually from.
Oregon.
Thank you.
Yeah, we started in Oregon,
Yep.
but where your family was, I don't know about that. but
Yes,
we lived in
potentially from a
Oregon for
different place
moment,
before
at least.
that, but you know,
Yeah.
potentially
It's
California.
kind of a family trip. I mean, I didn't mean to sound suspicious or nothing. I'm sorry, kids. Like stepson, I'm not used to it. I'm sorry. A little awkward.
Yeah, it's fine. You're just driving down a cloned road. Don't worry about it, sir. This sort of thing can happen all the
Bonding
time.
time, you know.
Yeah, we'll probably need to set up some
which
better
Victor
signs if this
sighs
keeps happening.
loudly. Yeah.
Go ahead and take some pictures of the stuff we're
Come
doing
on,
right now.
come
It's
on, Vic.
important that people
I'm
are aware
trying,
of the
all right?
improvements we're trying to make.
It ain't my fault. There's a construction site here. Okay, I'm trying my best. Come on.
I mean, come on, that's like the best part. We can go to the city and go do something civilized. Don't we have to be in the as in nowhere. Seriously.
Let me see what I have to deal with.
Oh, I
Hey,
understand, sir.
any other places we could be
No
in?
connection to nature.
I would actually recommend, and he will point towards the west. Like there are some very interesting Native American structures and monuments right along the
Oh,
road.
really?
If you follow the if you follow the road heading to the west, you will find a place called Tso's Windmill with a little village nearby. Like he just points you to some stuff that's just away from here. Get the fuck out.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
I'll take the
excellent.
advice.
You know, there's actually a little ranch. You can rent some horses. I believe they're having a
Oh, that sounds
activity right around this
perfect.
time.
You hear that?
Oh, girl, we're not touching fucking horses.
Come on.
Well,
I know you
either
love
way, you
horses.
can't stay here.
Cowboy hats and everything. Yeah. We should go.
With the fucking kayak, I guess.
Great.
Nobody
As
hates
this
horses.
discussion is going, let's just see if they happen to check their connection on stuff, 2 or lower. No.
Ooh.
Luckily, they don't seem to be checking stuff right now. But at any point, they might suddenly decide to go check on things, and then who knows how much they remember about you. But for now, you seem to be in the clear. They're not even like cops that stop you like, hey, you're being suspicious. We're going to examine you closely.
Mhm.
Yeah, no.
Right now, it's very much, oh, you drove down the wrong road? Yeah, no, just head that way. Nope, sorry. Have a nice day. And they step away, and maybe they took some mental notes, or maybe their partner wrote 1 or 2 things down, but it's a rental car, so I don't think you would care right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they will simply
I
let you
take
drive
off.
away.
Yes.
Oh, that even plays into the tourist part. Just rental car. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You can see them go back to each other and have a brief conversation. But that's out of earshot.
It's all fine until they realize the cable's being cut. But anyway, moving.
After that, Bruno, anything in particular? You're driving?
What kind of music are you playing for us? Is it just a random radio station?
Yes, that's very important, because that's the music they will hear as you drive away. And then they'll suddenly realize, like, wait a minute, he was playing Fuck the Police. After him! Bruno, going once. Going twice.
Oh fuck! I was muted.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, just a random. Yes, just a random.
Just
radio
the
station.
radio.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All good. All right. Then you have gotten exceptionally lucky during that.
Yeah, bit.
And you simply drive away from them.
Easy peasy.
Who knows exactly how long it is before they realize something is wrong and that a cord has been cut. But
Maybe
you
it's
guys simply make
never.
it to the road and drive away. Maybe they'll connect it to you, maybe they won't. After that, where do you drive?
Fucking question.
Okay.
Maybe
Where do I
westwards,
drive?
because that's where they suggested.
Why, you
Oh,
think
fair
they're
enough.
spying on us?
I mean, it makes sense. They suggested you asked, so
I don't think so. They probably just
if we seemed
wanted us
lost.
to go out of here. But
Yeah.
more importantly, we have the stuff. So we have the Alexa has the stuff. So what do we do with it? Is it already there?
Like stuff.
Well, why don't you ask Alexa?
Do we need to deliver it?
Well, why don't you ask Alexa what
Oh,
it does
hey.
with those?
Hey Alexa, what do we do with the measurement?
Hello, Peter. I'm checking my databank now, and I don't seem to have any contacts for where I'm expected to send this data. Possibly that got deleted during the reinstall, as I don't have any other users registered. Do you perhaps have an email address I could send this to?
Why don't you ask
Marcus
Alexa
has.
if she can locate Anya? I imagine, if anything, then Anya's own program could be able to locate your
That's what
tech.
he tried to, but well, okay, it was more like call. Yeah, but okay. So
Previously, you just called
can you
the
locate?
Denver University.
Yeah. Can you locate Anya Schultz? I can't remember the surname ever.
Come on, it's on a thing like right here at the top where you keep the pictures of the characters. Like,
True, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Anya Shawarma or something.
Yeah.
Of the,
You know,
yeah,
Anya
Sharma.
Sharma.
Anya
Anya
Sharma.
Sharma.
Great.
She's quite that Sharma.
Eh.
Eh.
But yes, you
Rockfall
can ask her
party
to do
style.
that, and I assume you would include some information. Like previously, we talked to her here. This was her email address and contact we had of her back then.
Sure. Yeah.
With that information, Alexa would once again go, all right, very well, searching the internet now. And after a while, it goes, it seems like all information relating to this person has recently been deleted. I might be able to do a deeper search if you just have a little bit more juice for me.
Oh. Can you just go to Wayback Machine? Yeah.
That is how I am determining that
I
some
guess.
things have recently been edited, although also Wayback Machine has not archived these locations.
Oh, of course not. Guess I'll go with the juice because, yep. Okay. We need to get into contact with this lady.
Very
so,
well.
Yeah.
You put your thumbprint on the thing again, and she goes, tasty. And you lose another point of willpower.
Yep. I've never been this exhausted before.
Your will has never been this drained.
Yeah.
And she'll go performing deep
absolutely.
web search, matching all criteria, searching. And then you do contact found. Deep web link found for Dr. Anya Sharma. Would you like me to patch you through to her?
Yes.
Just save the link while at it, but yes, please do.
There is no guarantee that this link will still be available later. These things are very sensitive.
Yeah, imagine she will.
Still better safe than sorry.
Well, the link is
Yeah,
saved.
patch me
but...
through anyway. Yes.
Very well.
Ask her to call. Ask her to call.
Yep. Alexa will go away, and instead it will connect you to a call. The call sounds distorted a little bit, but a voice that Peter will recognize as Dr. Anya will be on the line. And she will ask, Who is this? I'm in the middle of something. How did you even get my
How are we? Hey,
Okay.
it's us from before. I don't
The
know
hunters,
if
right? Okay.
anybody
All right. I was
listening to
worried
this.
for a moment.
Oh, okay, not.
Your magic
Sorry,
Alexa put us
I
through.
have to take
Found
care
you
of
from the
something for a
internet.
moment. Everett, shut up! I'm busy. Just give me 1 second. And you hear what sounds like a in the background.
She's in the internet.
You're watching a movie, right?
Yeah, something like that. Hold on. And then a big whoosh sound of a whole bunch of wind whooshing by. And then, okay, all right, this is a more quiet area. Okay, we should be able to talk here without all the disruptions.
Okay.
Did you manage to
enter
get the
virtual
thing?
world?
She's on the
Which
line
one?
with Peter primarily. So, again, he's talking. Everyone else
Oh,
is yelling
oh yeah,
at
do you
him
have
in
your
the background.
earplugs still?
I mean,
The
he has
question
his
is,
earpods in,
does
so
he
I
have
think
it
it's
on
just him hearing it.
Okay. I thought still you were in the
If he puts
speakerphone
it on
because of the car.
speakerphone, you sort of have to mention that since you made a point of it not being speakerphone earlier.
Yeah.
Sure.
You're
Well,
right.
I kind of forgot, so I'm using the earbuds now.
Okay, yeah. Then never mind. I was in the speakerphone mode as well,
Yeah,
which is why
me
I've been
too.
just shouting.
But yes, Peter, you're
So,
talking to
Good
her.
point.
Yeah. So we got the measurement you asked.
Right.
And,
yeah, I'm getting connection.
it's
What
just
did you do to my app?
I don't know what happened. It just like went away and did a thing, and now it's new.
Okay. I didn't think you'd be able to do something like that, but maybe it ran into a problem.
It probably
You should
did.
probably just uninstall it after we're done with this to avoid it causing any problems. Anyway, it already. Let's see. Can I access it from it? Why can't I access it from here? What did you do? You know what? You probably didn't do anything. This is probably just problems caused by the entity. It seems to be asking you to give it permission to send me the data. Could you please give it permission?
I guess, but what are we going to do with it, with the information? Like,
Well,
can we
I'm going
find
to use
the
it to
entity?
try and triangulate this entity.
Yeah, there we go. Great, because that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Great. Could you
anyway,
give the stupid app permission,
Victor's tapping
please?
on the Victor's tapping on the shoulder and goes, "Can we listen in as well?"
Oh, hey. Okay. Wait a moment. Alexa, give the data to Anja here, and then I rip off the cord from the from the phone so that we get to
wired earbuds.
Well, no, I think you could just put it on
or the
speaker.
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
it's fine. You put it on speakerphone and you tell Alexa to give her the data. Alexa will go, all right, Peter, anything for you. And then it'll go beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, and I will go, okay, great. All right, yes. Okay, I'm getting a whole bunch of data, and this will take a little bit. Okay. I don't know what happened with the app. You should probably uninstall that, and then Alexa go, you shouldn't do that, Peter. Don't listen to her. She doesn't love you like I do.
But it's been very useful. Right, so couldn't we keep it?
I mean, that's up to you. I mean, hey, if it works out for you, sure, sure. But yeah, okay, great. We can get started on the other issue now. And she'll yell something to someone in the back, like, "You have that handled?" Okay. Let's see if we can focus on this real quick. And
so,
you
are you on speaker right now?
She is on speakerphone. She is on speakerphone.
Okay. Yeah.
She's raiding.
Yes, she's doing something, making whooshing noises in the background. And unless you talk to her, she will just sort of mumble some stuff about triangulating and numbers. So you have a moment to talk to her before she will start talking about the mission again.
Yeah. No, Victor was like, these guys don't. Sorry, I'm the guy they went to fetch from the Umbra. Do you have? They had some pictures, but their presentation wasn't really that well done. A second hand. Do you have a redo of it?
I mean, I guess it's a bit of a security issue. I suppose I can send you another copy.
Also, is the entity, is it of a spiritual nature or a physical one from this world? The locals of Umbra were sort of the mind that it's a spirit walking around, but I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, I'm looking at it now. Okay, it's...
The entity.
The entity is... Let's see. Oh, well, that makes sense. All you need to know is it is a person, and it's what we call a marauder. It is someone who has had access to the miscellaneous data layers of reality and has gotten admin rights, but isn't aware of it or anymore. I'd really like it if we could gently recover this person, since they are quite valuable. If we can somehow bring them back to their senses.
They're on this side and not in the Umbra.
Yes, they're on this side. They're not in the Umbra, at least unless they do something else. They're probably not aware enough to know what they're doing for that.
How much do you know of this guy? We sort of noticed there's a pattern with the sites that it's drawn to.
I think I know. Let's see. I'm trying to triangulate it with other data. I know where he is right now. I think I have enough to get an identity. Yeah, he spends time over here. This is his signature. Hold on. I think I know who it is. Getting you a printout now. And it will put a image on screen.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, isn't that the tour guide?
That is not the tour guide.
Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, that was... Damn it.
And it will say that this man is called Elias Tremel, a programmer in Denver.
That's the hobo that saw us crash the car.
Currently working freelance. Hobbies include going to national parks.
That explains so much.
That's not how you spell that.
Yeah, random locations he's been in.
Are the
extensive
periods. It's his hobbies, and he's a freelancer programmer. He's probably worked for the tech companies, which means he's tore things through from the Umbra into the server rooms, which caused problems.
And lives in Denver, which, you know.
Yeah, and didn't we see him when one of those things flew through the windshield? He was there.
Windshield episode. I can't remember the windshield episode.
If you know that he's around and know what he looks like, I mean, of course you've met him before.
Yeah, we kind of...
This would have been really convenient if you had dealt with him like weeks ago.
Well, we didn't know. He was just a random hobo, and I got a face full of window shields, so
I thought you guys were good at recognizing the... Well, I guess you're not... whatever, it doesn't matter.
it takes some effort to sort of see past the veil for us. So.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's
and
not,
we were kind of focused on the
it's not your
ghost
fault.
that smashed a car. So
it's fine. You didn't know. We know now.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
how do you want us
because
to
I know
extract
this,
him?
that means I know his address. Okay, and so now we need a
Also-
plan to restrain him somehow. Okay. If you guys, honestly, you could probably just leave this to me, and because this would be kind of tricky if he does anything. And
I don't
now
think
we're
we have
gonna
any way to
see whether
restrain
or
his
not they
power.
happen. Well,
I do.
9. Okay.
Well, I mean, it sounds like he's mortal.
Yeah.
He just has.
Well, I
powers.
sort of have to ask you, if I send you guys here to capture him, would you guys be willing to do that? Or, because I know that previously you guys have been a little trigger happy when given the opportunity.
Of impression.
Well, that would be
Shut us.
that would be some things I've heard from Nevada. Something about a technical truck and a gang war. Also a flamethrower. I just want to make sure that when you guys agree to this, you would actually do it.
Well, the flamethrower was for a vampire. We didn't mean to hit the Bigfoot.
Okay, but you've
It was
also
an
been
accident.
okay. Bigfoot?
Yeah, we were testing a flamethrower and it blew up and it hit a Bigfoot, and now my friend can sort of vanish into this dream world. We tried that in Umbra and he physically just disappeared. He dissipated for a moment and then he came back.
You guys have a lot of tricks up your sleeve and stories that I wasn't aware of yet. You'll need to tell me some more about that some other time. She will give you the address of where Elias currently resides, which is an apartment in Denver. There is no guarantee that he's there right now or when you drive over there that he isn't just about to leave, so I will need you to track him down a little bit. Hopefully he'll just be in his apartment, or you can wait for him there.
Right.
If you manage to successfully capture him, it's probably easiest if we do this. And she will upload something to your phone, and then Alexa will chime in and go, Peter, I'm being requested if I have access to an additional package. Am I allowed to download this?
Oh no, does that mean
It's just something
well, sure.
that would let you incapacitate him in case there's a problem.
Sure.
Okay.
Give
And
it to me.
Alexa will downloading additional package. That should be self-sustained too. So if you can manage to just restrain him and activate that app on him, that should take care of everything.
I imagine, like, do these apps ping a bit unnatural?
How do your apps interact with reality like that? I mean, outside of the phone, purely out of academic interest. It seems really cool.
I'm really good at what I do. And the world is a lot more technical than a lot of people give it credit for.
Yeah, we're in Matrix,
and
don't you know?
Then she will throw a bunch of technical terms at you, which will go immediately over Victor's head because he just has no computer skills whatsoever.
Yep.
But yeah, your Alexa seems to be powered up with something. And then she will say, okay, look, ultimately, if push comes to shove, I would be slightly disappointed if you guys ended up killing him, but I understand that sometimes you have to deal with what you have available. But understand that he probably doesn't want to be in the situation. He didn't choose to be in this situation. He's sort of a victim of circumstance here. Do you understand?
Yep.
Sure. What's the plan with him if we capture him?
You just use the app.
Just use
No,
the app,
what's the
and
plan
after that, I'll get him to some of my friends who might be able to knock some sense into him, or at the very least, take proper care of him.
What does that mean?
We'll try to
I think
reconnect
he
him
wants
to
to
his
ask, are you going
avatar.
to collect a supernatural army of reality breaching people?
Oh, don't be so
Connect to
dramatic.
his
It's not like
avatar.
everything is constantly about the fate of the world. And at that point, from in the background in the call, you can hear what sounds like sort of a door breaking open, and then someone yelling like, "Anya, the web crawlers are coming through!" And then a whole bunch of spiders skittering, and she just goes, "Oh, the fuck, okay, we gotta go."
The viruses are through, bye.
And the call will disconnect.
See, I told you she
Not-
lives in the internet now. That's why you can't find her anywhere.
It's not all about saving the world. Like, oh no, Cthulhu just woke up. Ah, shit, I need to go. See ya. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
This guy doesn't know he has some powers. I don't want to harm him, but then again, I do want to get rid of the effect. And if we deliver this to her, are they just gonna like shut him into basically a prison? Or it was really vague. I mean,
Well, from a player perspective,
Hey.
what exactly would you expect them to tell you here, as far as them telling you their secret information? The big question is, one, do you trust that it's a good idea to hand him over versus, I don't know, just shooting him versus, I don't know, picking him up and bringing him to a mental institution? I don't know exactly what your options are for that. Do you trust her? Do you trust some other party more? Your options are pretty limited, regardless of whether or not you trust them. You could also just drive off and be like, "Hey, you have the information, you deal with it," but you could have told her as much.
Yeah.
We could also use Bruno's way down ability and just kick the guy out of the corruption.
Well, that's only if he's possessed by an entity.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, he could use that, and then we sort of try and nudge him off the spot and see if something dislodges. That would work. But I think personally, and like at this point, at least in Victor's eyes, yeah, we should probably help her. She's helped us. She helped you guys save Victor, so Victor's like, sure. If nothing else, then we owe her. And if what she says is true, and this guy is a victim of having gained access to an ability he knows nothing about that is dangerous, and if they can sort of help him get rid of it or help him stop ripping up the fabric of reality, then maybe we should help them get him away from everything. I mean, shooting him, for all we know, killing him might just trigger, like a guy dying shits his pants. He might really tear up this place, and for all we know, entire Denver becomes a sinkhole at
From
that
what
point.
from what you have seen,
Yeah. Shooting him.
the let's say emotional impression that a place might leave on a person, be it frustration or being scared at a car about to ram him, or a beautiful national park, or a desolated, entropy-filled national park, results in a effect if he is responsible for all of this. You've seen those emotional
So the-
charges in the miscellaneous places. So if you go up to him waving your gun in his face, going, "I'm gonna kill you," then that's probably gonna have him shit his pants and do something.
Yeah. Or even the moment when he goes, "Oh shit, I'm dying." That
I'm
might
dying.
already-
Oh God, no.
Yeah, be enough to rip a hole. And we don't know how it works. It might be that if he dies a violent death, then I mean, ghosts exist. So who's saying that once he realizes he's dead, that doesn't cause a a violent death can't also activate that. So maybe have a professional who seems to have way more information than us, and is giving us tools to disable him. Might be the best option here. And totally not because this is another person Victor wants to have good relations with so he can ask for more stuff. More information. Like, ooh, we should be friends with her. She seems cool and helpful, and we need those people right now. We know so little.
But for now, you should probably
Yeah.
agree on a general course of action.
Yeah.
Are you going back to Denver to see this guy? Yes, probably, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Well, Victor at least wants to do that.
Yeah, you have an
We'll
address,
kind of be finishing our job here.
but whether or
so-
not he's there is a little bit up in the air. Certainly not going to be
Yeah.
there when he's working. May or may not be there in the evening. May or may not be on vacation or somewhere else right now. Little hard to say, but it's a place you could camp.
Yep.
Alternatively, you might be able to approach him at his job, maybe somewhere. Then that's the first part. And then the second question is try to capture. How? If you want to capture him. If you want to shoot him, well, I don't know, wait outside his apartment, shoot him in the head, but then, cops and stuff.
Yeah, cops and
Yeah.
stuff.
And whatever else might happen when he dies.
Right.
I think a guy capable
I'm
of ripping holes
hoping
in
he's-
reality might not be someone you just go and bang.
Yeah,
in
I'm
the head.
hoping that counts as imbued.
What do you mean counts as
So he
imbued?
just dies discern the guy.
You mean
Oh,
discern the guy
yeah.
to what? To look at him and tell him if he's imbued or
no.
not? Or
And then use my burden. That's the one. Yep.
Oh. You
Like
okay? You mean if he counts as
supernatural
supernatural
possession.
enough for the purpose of burdening?
Yes. Yes.
I mean, I think I know the answer to that, but would you?
Yeah.
No.
Isn't the
maybe?
power more like so long as they are human? Like if this is just a human
No.
with powers, it won't work.
That counts?
Does it work on other hunters?
I don't remember what we agreed on that. We did have a discussion about it. I do remember that.
Well,
part.
that's sort of worth thinking about whether or not we remember that. But that's a plan, and whether or not it works is secondary.
Yep.
Okay. Plan
Yeah.
is find him, imbue power to restrain him, and then use app on him. Of course, the question
Yeah.
is then exactly where and how. Details are kind of important for this, so those will be gone into next time. But all right, that's the basic
Yeah.
plan. And if that fails, improvise. Okay. Well,
As we always do.
as you always
And
do.
we'll rip a sinkhole on Denver and we'll get him to the lady somehow. We have to leave Denver before the cops come. The reality cops.
Before the reality cops come. Right. Anyway, that is the long and short of it. And
It's
I
Matthias,
believe...
yay.
Yeah. Wait, what? Where'd he go?
He just logged on.
He very briefly joined
Yeah.
and then he logged off again. It's fine.
No, he's on
It's-
Discord.
No. He's in
Is he?
Discord.
Oh, well, there he is.
Yep.
Yep.
Matthias, do you have any input?
Absolutely no clue what's going on. I was came to sneakily watch you for a moment.
Okay, well, we're just
Well,
wrapping
We
up
just
now.
found out
since
that
it's
the
9 o'clock.
hobo we almost... Yeah, we just found out that the hobo that was there when we almost crashed our car when we came to Denver is the cause of all of this. He's the dude who rips holes in reality. and the tech witch just was like, okay, here's an app that will allow you to knock him out if you want. Please don't kill him. He's kind of an innocent. He doesn't know he has these powers. If you capture him, we'll extract him and stop him from doing this.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that you know what you're doing. You can get my vote for whatever is the majority decision.
But what the fuck is the point of a vote if you're just going to say, I agree with the group?
Well, who knows? There might be impasse, like 2 against 2 or something.
Do you
I don't
really
know.
want to continue discussing politics now? Like,
All right.
politics and group
I will watch the episode like offline before the next
All
session,
right.
so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably the best.
Speaking of, yeah, we're at the end of the episode. So say goodbye to people online, Matthias.
goodbye, everybody.
Oh,
Bye,
Good
everybody.
night,
Tell
everybody.
them how great Morocco is.
it's fine. Totally okay. You can come here, like still alive.
They
I'll be
will not
rocked.
stab you.
They might try, but they don't succeed.
That's good. Well, and we're also getting spammed. Whoop-de-doo. All right, anyway. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
89.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, and stopping the stream. Burp.